How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Big Six. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Apologies for the lateness and apologies for a lack of an intro. It might come, it might not come. It's stuck in the back end. It's uploading, but there's been some technical difficulties. Scar's out in Bali, so the internet's moving a bit mad. So if it happens during the show, then I'll play it during the show. If it doesn't, then it is what it is, people. What can I do? What can we do? But yeah, what can you do? Hit the like button, type the vid if you're watching this after. Make sure you're subscribed. Individual channel links in the description below. And we're here to talk. It's a big one. Game week 11 out of the way. A couple of big six fixtures out of the way. Back-to-back mobs out of the way. Big up the community for the love there on both mobs, highlights, all of that. The love is not going unnoticed or underappreciated. Trust me on that. But we're back here to talk just before an international break, where obviously we take a little break. We return back next Thursday. But in between, there's debates coming out, content coming out, pre-recorded. There's one in the bank with all six of us in it, and I know how you lot love when all six of us link up and talk football. So subscribe, notification bell on, and let's get into it. Steve, Saeed, Grizz, Tobs,
Matisse,
all good?
Yeah, man. I'm all right.
Very well.
Can't complain, man.
Nice.
Can't complain.
Get a smile on Steve's face. Obviously, we're starting at the Etihad. City 3, Liverpool 0. The smiles there. The WhatsApp group's been popping. But yeah, we'll start with the home team, the victors. Steve, mad.
Listen, what can I say? I thought we were finished. Man City are finished. People were saying on this panel, Pep Guardiola's scratching his face. He's to give up. Where's the Sharks, Steve? Where's the Sharks? This is a kind of bullshit. I had to listen. I had to take my medicine last season. I had to sit there, bide me time, hear all this fucking nonsense that was going on. We've had all the jazz and all that. But we absolutely battered them. They were embarrassing. For a team that's wearing gold badges, it was embarrassing. You know what I mean? At half-time, I rang the police. I couldn't get through. The switchboard was that fucking jammed. Everyone was trying to report a murder. Conor Bradley fighting for his life. And they've got the cheek to sing You'll Never Walk Alone. Well, they fucking left him on his own. He was getting murdered in that corner there. You know what I mean? So he was the first victim. You got big Verge. He was having a whinge, big cry and that. But we just... Listen, it is what it is. I knew it was coming. I said it that we beat them 3-1. I was confident. They're not the same side. But it's the lack of disrespect. Do you know what I mean? It's the disrespect that comes from people on this panel to talk down to Pep Guardiola and to Man City after the things we've done. After winning 1 league title after how many years and 2 league titles after 30-odd years. Them days are over now. Do you know what I mean? Good to see the war hats turn into a fucking Christmas pudding. You know what I mean? Because that's what they played like, a load of fucking puddings. You know what I mean? So it's time that they did these heritage clubs like Liverpool showing a bit of respect and watch the tongue, because managers like Pep Guardiola, they don't take to that shit. He might have had long nails that day and scratched his head. You know what I mean? Don't mean he's finished. But I'll tell you something. We might have a manager called Arnie Slot that might be finished. You know what I mean? Coming out the ground, talk sport on the way home. We want Jurgen back. You know what I mean? Scousers spitting down the phone and that. And all that shit was going on. They were fuming, mate. You know what I mean? But City deserved it. Do you know what I mean? Pep Guardiola got his tactics spot on. I said, don't fucking show him any respect. Show him no mercy. We got our tactics right. We got a man on Virgil van Dijk, so we didn't let him play the ball to Virgil. Their best man playing out from the back. We left Canate exposed. Canate didn't want it. It was like a hot potato. The Wirtz fella in midfield, you know what I mean? I've tried to stick up for him. I tried to give him time. He's definitely not with it. Whether he needs a break now, I don't know, or something, but he was just non-existent. The odd flick, the odd, nutmeg here and there, but nothing. The lad up front didn't get any service, but City boxed it. And Jeremy Doku, you know what I mean? We've been crying out for Jeremy Doku to fucking do something in the final third. It's all right, getting down that line and stuff, but you've got to deliver. And the last few games, he's played that narrow. When we haven't got the ball, the wingers come inside into a diamond, and Jeremy's loving it in there. You know what I mean? But what he did to Bradley, what he did to a few of them, there were 2 of them on him at once. He just knocked the ball in between them and went and just jumped in between the pair of them and just carried on through. You know what I mean? We got the penalty, which from where I was right behind the penalty. We couldn't see. I think he's nicked him a touch. Is it soft? Well, they give it. I didn't give a shit. Haaland missed it. But then he didn't let his head go down, Big Earl. And like you say, he scored that goal. You know, Canate again, which sort of flicked it onto him, but he was still there for the header. And then Nico Gonzalez in the midfield. We talked about him, Toby, a while back, me and you, saying, you know, he wasn't getting game time and the City fans were wondering what we bought him for. But now he's had a run of games. You can see what he brings to the team. He's very calm, he's collective, and you can understand now that why Pep's got him. He's seen something in him. He just needed to show it. He was brilliant in there. I've got to give Szoboszlai a bit of credit, because if I'm a Liverpool fan, the only one who looked like he gave a fuck was him. You know what I mean? He was trying to get on the ball. He was trying to do things. He was positive. So, yeah, I respect that. We've got to talk about Mo Salah. You know what I mean? We've got Nico O'Reilly there. He's a young kid. He's a 10. He's playing at left back. He did not let him get grounded. Do not give him space. The last few years, Josko Gvardiol has let Mo Salah bring that ball down and run at him. Nico O'Reilly's thought, fuck you, I'm on your touch. And Mo Salah, it was embarrassing to see a player of Mo Salah's ability like that. He's just not the same. He did not want to beat a man. He can't beat he couldn't beat an egg. He didn't want to do anything. You know what I mean? But listen, we're playing different than we've played. Pep's come up with a system that works. He's got two deep midfielders at fullbacks. You know, Donnarumma again, when he's called into action, he made the saves. And City looked good. They looked like they were on the front foot all the time, wanting to attack. And we absolutely deserved it. We absolutely deserved it. The Etihad was bouncing. People there take the piss out of the stadium. Liverpool fans last night wasn't. They were saying, fucking hell, it was mad in there. You know what I mean? The big Guardiola tributes at the beginning. But like I said a long time ago, last year when I was getting the shit, and rightly so, GRIZZ was frying me alive last year because we were in the same boat. But I just knew there's no way that the standards of this football club has set over the last 10 years that this drop-off will drop. It won't drop. We finished third and we were shit. This season, we started bad. But when Big Erling was saying, listen, trust me, let them talk, we'll get it right. It's going well. It's going well. And like you say, we're doing all right now. The goals are all coming from the big man, but he's doing his job. And at the end of the day, Man City are right back in it now. And we're just ticking along, keep on winning. That's to say, let Arsenal take the praise. Let them talk about Arsenal. Let them talk about what they want. You know, we're still fucking 3-1, aren't we, for the title? Or 4-1. You know what I mean? People slagging me off last week. Oh, why don't you take Turkish's bet? You'd be a fucking fool to take a bet at 4-1 when you can get 4-1. Beginning of the season, you know I'll take any bet. I've always backed my team. I know what I'll back the team. But at the end of the day, City deserved it. I thought, you know, we played them off the park. And Liverpool, for me, there's big problems there. I'm sure GRIZZ will try and address it. But they got to show us respect now, man. You can't be chatting shit on here. I hope Skull's got clips of GRIZZ Khan, because he's known as Gary Khan now. Gary Khan and the Christmas pudding act. That's him now. You know what I mean? Because he's made himself look a fool. Ridiculous outbursts. You know what I mean? I don't know where he got them from, but it's going to come back and bite him on the ass. He's got to take it now. He's got to take it on the chin, because his team are not the team they was. And whether Arne Slot lasts this season, I don't know, because they're already talking about Jurgen coming back. But a lot of them players, I can tell you now on that pitch, are not playing for him. They're not playing for him. Whether they've signed these players and they've upset the apple cart, I don't know. What I said last season was, is it a risk signing Mo Salah and Van Dijk to them contracts, knowing that the only way they're going now is down? You know what I mean? And I think Virgil is still playing all right. But Mo Salah, something's not right there. I don't know how a player can go from what we've seen to this, because he's basically just robbing a position. He needs to be dropped. He can't play in that team. But other than that, listen, I could go on a rant and start frying people and having a bit of a thingy, but I'm not going to do that, because we beat Liverpool. So what? We should be beating Liverpool, in my opinion. So it's a good win. We got Newcastle next, and I feel like Man City now are starting to get took serious, and people are starting to realise that maybe this Man City team could have a go at this title. So, yeah, I'm happy, and let's see how it goes. One game at a time, that's all I'm saying.
Fair analysis. Can't lie. From top to bottom. GRIZZ, we spoke a lot already this weekend, but it's another day, it's another hat. What's this representing?
This hat represents the mountains of Afghanistan, where
You're in the mountains.
You guys, Steve's bought me a ticket to fly out to the mountains and told me to fuck off and stay there for the foreseeable. But now his analysis was spot on, man. Jokes and banter and trolling and all that aside, his analysis was spot on. I didn't disagree with. Let me think. There can't be a fucking session where I can't have to agree with everything he says. But I think I do. I think there's nothing I disagree with.
They're not paying for him.
At the moment, no. At the moment,
I think some are. I think some are. But
No,
some are
suppose
just
not.
yeah, some will. Some will, of
Bradley.
course. Some will. It's not playing for him. It will be embarrassing, man. We can talk about the disallowed goal and everything else. I'm not interested. Normally, I'd be interested in active. Regardless of anything else, we didn't deserve anything from that game. I thought Pep Guardiola, and yes, we've done shows. We've done shows on Pep Guardiola and sort of really become to that level. And obviously, I've said Man City won't win the title this season. And I've obviously in the same sentence said they've finished. When I mean Man City are finished, that Man City are finished, like the 4 in a row, that non-stop. It's going to be like a Arsenal, Liverpool, City, and obviously other teams coming into it. That's what I meant. But hey, fair enough. City are at the moment proving me totally wrong. And Pep Guardiola, he schooled on his slot. I watched the game back yesterday because watching with you guys is madness, isn't it? We know when we watch it together, it's madness. I had to come back home and watch it again on my own. And I thought Guardiola absolutely schooled him tactically, mentally and tactically. You know, knew exactly what he was doing. And it's a learning process for Slot because actually he's actually a novice in this game. Pep Guardiola is an all-time great. And Slot, we can criticize him, and oh boy, have I been criticizing him. And the Liverpool fan base, as Steve says, most of them, not most, but there's about 20-30% that want him out. He's a novice. He's a novice, and he has to learn. You know, he must. You know, we talk about who must. He must. He must learn because you can't be a Liverpool manager and lose this many games of football. Simple as. Simple as. There's no ifs and buts about it. No excuses, no nothing. But I told you, and I don't know if the video's out yet. Well, we don't know.
Not yet. No, about tomorrow.
Okay, so we won't talk about it. But I've given my explanation, theory, and so make sure you put your notification bell on when that video's out. We discuss it in more detail. But yesterday's performance, I thought Doku was just the closest thing to unplayable. And you guys, we were doing the watch along, and you were like saying, Bradley's so shit. I said, no one can stop Doku in this situation, in this mold. I don't think there's a fallback. And he wasn't only cooking Bradley, he was cooking the midfielder that was covering. So he was doing
as well.
at one time. No, the midfielder. You know the midfielder.
And Gravenberch, is it?
Yeah. Whoever was coming in, he was cooking them. You guys know, you know, I told you so about Doku, that he's the best one-on-one winger. I said it 2 years ago, and he's proving to be. He's adding output to that as well.
The thing is,
but I thought I pulled off a master stroke in terms of packing the midfield. He didn't play them wide. He played them a mixture. Shirky and Doku coming in as well when needed. It was a total masterclass. Liverpool have gone there with much better teams, right? And put up great performances where we've been unlucky, great games of football, end-to-end stuff, small, fine margins of decided games. This was like a one-way traffic. Not in terms of chance after chance after chance, but I thought City was so comfortable. They could have they could have
do you know it's with Doku, right? Because I almost found myself apologizing in my review for calling him Spicy Scent Maximum and, you know, Balassi and all these things. But then I looked at his output and I said, you know what? The output still needs to improve. Like, he hasn't turned the corner yet. He's been good in the big games. I agree with Tobes, but that's his first goal in the Premier League since January. So you can understand why Steve was like, yo, you need to, because he's got all the talent, 1v1. But you gotta turn that into assists for Haaland, and you got to turn that into goals as well. Do you know what I mean? Because when I was looking at it, you know, it's no slight on Haaland. Obviously, this is what they're playing into, the best finisher on the planet, right, alongside Harry Kane. So you're gonna play to your strengths. You're not gonna have other people taking shots when Haaland's right there. I actually think they could have won by more. I think if Man City had played better passes in certain situations, Turkey could have squared it, I think, to Haaland. That, you know, there was a couple of loose touch from Foden here and there. They could have won this game 5-0. Really.
But with
Yeah,
Doku,
he's
but Doku's the perfect example of perseverance and patience. Like the talent was always there, but
Yeah, but I don't think
understanding
he's made it yet. So when we can't crown him. There's
understanding the
nothing-
Pep system is not
but
easy.
it's
man.
not.
Do you know what the big difference is with?
a great
do you know what
game
the big
though.
difference is with
Great
him?
performance.
Last year, you'd give him the ball and his first touch would be backwards into Kovacic, and then City would play that side to side. Now it's almost like Pep said, soon as you get the ball, your first touch has got to be forward and go. And if you watch Savinho when he come on late as well, his first touch now is go at the fullback. So instantly we're putting teams under pressure where we're not letting teams settle. Before, Doku would lay it back into Kovacic. Kovacic would roll it to Gundogan. It'd go to Savinho, back to Gundogan. Next minute, everyone's set behind the ball and they're ready. You look at City yesterday. If we break, it's on. You've got Haaland, Doku, Foden in a break. And it's a lot more offensive. I think you've got to give a lot of credit to Pep Linders as well and the backroom staff that he's changed, because something's got to have changed. Because you bring backroom staff in, new ideas, probably made him see things a little bit different. And they've come up with a plan between them how to get the team playing different. And you've got to give credit to the defence. The defence, beginning of the season, was all over the show, all over the place. It didn't look good at all. At the minute, we're keeping clean sheets, and a lot of it's down to the big fella. I've been telling you about him. Donnarumma is a presence at the back, which is just there. He's just there. And yesterday, when he was called upon, he fucking saved it. It's his shoulder, it's his head. He don't give a shit. He's there, you know what I mean? And he just seems to have brought a level of calmness to the back four, whereas when we had Ederson, it was a little bit of chaos. You know, Ederson's coming out of his box and wiping people out and giving away penalties. He did it last year at Anfield. He booted fucking Darwin Núñez for no reason. You know, he's done it before. Him and Sadio Mane has clashed, and you know, but with this Donnarumma, he just looks like he's very calm, knows when to not fuck about with the ball. Have you noticed now City don't mess about with it at the back in them little triangles? If it has to go, it has to go. And I'm a big fan of that.
You're more transitional, bro. You can't have Haaland and Doku in this team and not play a little bit more transitional, because these two on the break are ridiculous. You can't stop them.
I don't
agree
that they're more transitional.
But when you've got a defense of Ederson, Stones, Diaz, Akanji, Ake, right? Man City, they're all good ball playing centre backs, 4 of them. And they were playing it around at the back with Ederson in triangles and fucking loving it. I mean, he won the treble that way. But when you've got Haaland who stood up front going, any chance, lads? So what? I'm here doing fuck all. I've not had to touch. Now City are thinking, you know what? Law of averages says if the ball's in that half of the pitch, it ain't going in your net. So get it up to the big fella or get it into Doku quick and let's get up the pitch, and it's working, man.
I think so Donnarumma has definitely made a difference. I'm not gonna lie. I've always thought he was overrated, but I've been impressed with his starting a Man City shirt. But I think what's really helped you is actually having stability across your back four. And I'm talking stability in terms of performances. O'Reilly's stepped into left back and he's basically made that position his. Like initially, when you lot were putting him in the team towards the back in the last season, I was just thinking it's just one of these random Man City academy dons. But when you actually watch him closely, like he's actually going about his business very calmly. Doesn't panic in possession, and out of possession, I think he's grown in confidence defensively the last couple of weeks. Matías Núñez, you know me, I don't really rate him as an option for you at right back, but the last couple of games I've watched for him at right back, he's been solid. Watched him against Bournemouth, he kept Semenyo quiet. Watched him yesterday, nothing really came down his side. And then I think the centre-back pairing as well, getting Gvardiol fit and playing at centre-back alongside Ruben Diaz, I think that's major. I ain't gonna get into specifics on your boy John Stones, innit? But I think you know my view on your defense. Your best centre back pairing is Diaz and Gvardiol. I think with the goalkeeper having that back four, it's been solid.
Aston Villa, he changes the team. We all knew in the stands what was coming. He takes Nico O'Reilly out, and then he takes Nico out the middle. He puts Reinders in the 6. He puts Stones at the back. If you play Stones and Gvardiol, it's fine. He played it against Dortmund because Gvardiol's got the pace. If you play Stones and Diaz, them two are exposed. They're too slow. We know that. And I think Pep's getting his head around it now. He's not tinkering too much. If you look at the beginning of the season, he was keeping the same team in like 3 or 4 games, which he's never done that before. He's always been fucking about. Rico Lewis would come in as an inverted fullback, and it was just all a mess. And I feel like this Pep Linders and that have probably come in and gone, hold on a minute. We don't need to do that. Let's just keep it simple where we're at. The bench is strong if we need to change it. Turkey wasn't in the game. He was slowing the
He
ball
didn't play
down
well.
too much. He was ticking it along. He was trying too much. He got Bernardo booked. Pep, as soon as Bernardo got booked when he gave the ball away, Pep walked straight to Pep Linders and they were talking straight away. And I knew then, I thought, second half, he's gone. And then we brought Savinho on, who is, you know, trying to get where he needs to be. You know what I mean? But I mean, City were good. City were good. And the last 3 games, we've been good. But Liverpool, like I say, were bad, man.
I think they use like similar tactics to Turkish. I think they use similar tactics to Chelsea, but obviously a bit more quality on the ball when they were building through the thirds. Because it's when you play Liverpool now, like that midfield, even when they put Szoboszlai in the middle, right? They get outnumbered there. Like Doku tucking in, Cherki tucking in, Foden was there, Gonzalez is there, Bernardo was there. They couldn't really compete in the middle of the park, and Chelsea did the same thing to them as well at Stamford Bridge. Yeah, man. I hope Man City keep it up. To be honest, I hope Nico Gonzalez keeps playing well.
Every week you hope
every week,
keeps up, bro. So we told you on the mob, keep your knickers in.
Yeah, man.
I can't. I'm not gonna have that from a slut. You see what I did there on slut? Yeah, I'm not gonna have that from a slut. Right?
So are you sending for me or Arnie or his manager?
I'm sending for you both. I'm sending for you both because when it was Brentford 2 weeks ago, you were shaking your nyash all over the box, the exec box or wherever it was you were. And now you're talking to me about keep your knickers.
No, but you're there like, I really hope Gonzalez keeps this up. I really
I do.
Yeah, like, bro.
4 days ago, you're like, I really hope Liverpool bounce back. I really hope Liverpool win the game. How much hope, bro? Shut the hell up, man.
Keep it ticking.
Well, on City, like jokes aside, yeah, I mean, you could see what Pep was trying to do with the transfers over the years. Doku, Savinho, Haaland even dropping in. I think, Steve, stop me if I'm wrong, but against Arsenal at the end of that 22-23 season, remember that game 4-1? I think he was dropping in. De Bruyne was playing off him. I think that was like the first kind of, look into Haaland doing that type of role more. And then when he spins and he runs at defense, his peak. It's not even like he was the main man against Liverpool. But I mean, if you got Doku and if Savinho as well kind of clicks into some sort of gear, I agree with Matisse. Doku's got to do it a bit more consistently.
Of Haaland for the offsides.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Yes,
It's ridiculous.
He
said he'd been training
offside.
since he was a teenager, right?
He's some fucking mad shit. And someone did a video on and said this is why Haaland don't get offside. And while the ball is being passed around in the midfield just behind him, he's looking at the line where he is, and it's like he's bending his run. I mean, fucking hell, I've seen players. I've seen fucking Semenyo. I've seen Gabriel Jesus, players like that, be offside like 4 or 5 times in a match. Mo Salah yesterday must have been offside 4 times. Do you know what I mean? It's mental, mate.
No, for a striker like that as well, that kind of thrives off of that last man.
But Pep was always criticised for being too stubborn and not changing. And last season, I keep referencing it, the Crystal Palace FA Cup final was a joke. It was a joke because Crystal Palace knew when they scored that goal that Man City weren't going to score because we were just playing it side to side and we had no other way of getting through. And they knew it and they had us over. And that's what pissed me off as a reference point. But this season, we've got options now. You've got Ryan Cherki. You've got Ait Naori coming off the bench if you need him to play up there. You've got Savinho coming off the bench. Rodri's not even fit yet. Kuzanov's not even fit yet. Do you know what I mean? So we finally look like we've got a lot of options that we can change games. Whereas before that, I thought we was very one-dimensional. Mamouche is coming back into it as well. So, it's like I say, it feels right. Like I'm watching it. When I tell you before, something's missing, that's because I can feel it. But the last 3 games, it feels right. Like the stadium's on point. The fans are with the team. I'm getting that momentum. We need momentum. For us to win the league, we need momentum. Once the City team starts ticking, then Pep gets them going. That's it. Keeps that ball rolling. It's game on, man.
Can we talk a little bit about Grizz's team?
Yeah, but SAEED doesn't really. I mean, SAEED,
are
you waiting for Liverpool? I don't mind. I know.
No. I would just, sometimes we gotta have a bit of analysis. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's. I think it's becoming boring now. Cooking Liverpool. I can't lie, man. It's becoming normal. They've got crazy amount of losses, more than Amorim in 2025. Can you believe it, guys? Arne Slot's got more losses than Ruben Amorim.
That doesn't even
That
make any
is
sense.
dark, guys.
That's
You know,
crazy.
17, 16, isn't it?
bro, it's crazy, and we're struggling to get a winner at one point in 2025. So it's looking very, very dark. You get me? Florian Wirtz. I mean, you know what's mad? Yeah, he was probably the best out of the front three. So
Exactly.
I can't even really
That's what's
cook
scary.
him. Yeah, that's a scary,
But
bro.
he still wasn't good.
I know,
he
that's what I'm
wasn't
saying.
good.
So we don't still cook him because it's still not a goal and assist yet so far. But you know what? To be fair, he did meg someone, so maybe that.
Oh, hold
counts.
on. So sorry. This is where I have to step in. When João Felix came to this league and he was nutmegging
Oh,
people,
damn.
providing no output and no influence.
damn.
no-
Sorry, I can't,
no-
we can't
no,
be
no,
given
just
116
don't
million
interrupt
for
me.
nutmeg.
I'm not hearing about dribbling and nutmegging and all that bullshit.
Hey.
Right? The overall performance is not good enough, and the output isn't good enough, and that's where we
Facts.
leave it.
It looks
Nutmegging,
pretty
I
though,
don't
man. It
wanna-
looks pretty.
It looks
Looks
pretty.
pretty,
All right,
man.
then
He didn't
go
even
to
look
the
that pretty.
Go to the
He
Saudi
did,
league.
he did
Go
like
to the
3 nice
Saudi league.
things.
Go be top scorer over there. Go play with El Nasser.
Yeah,
Go
bro.
play with Ronaldo. I'm not trying to
He
hear
did
that.
like 3 nice
He might
things.
be there
He
next
did
year.
it.
Yeah.
He might be there next year, man.
Especially
You
for
get me?
Liverpool, because Liverpool are ultimate efficiency. We don't like the beautiful game. We don't like the Eden Hazard. We just want the numbers and the statistics and the hard
damn.
graft and the work. So Liverpool, all clubs
There was an
are not going
agenda.
to start telling me
No,
about
he
the
didn't. He used
beautiful
Felix as a
game
smokescreen.
and the nutmeg.
You know what I
I don't
mean?
want to hear it. That's the wrong club. That's not your. You're not nutmeg coded. You know what I mean? That's not you. Yeah, be yourselves. Don't be no one else. If you didn't even spend all that money, just be you. Be you. Just spend less.
Be you, man.
You wouldn't have the problems. You're trying to be other people, trying to be me and SAEED, spending crazy money. Money don't buy happiness, you know. As we can clearly see. Look at GRIZZ.
He
He's not
played
happy.
one good through ball in like 80 odd minutes or however long he played, and then the rest of his actions that were good, they were typically in his own half, the nutmeg and whatnot. It's just you want more, man. Sorry, you actually want more. It's not good enough. But he wasn't the only one. Ekitike wasn't good. We got to keep the same energy.
Bro,
Ekitike,
how many goals is that without a goal
Ekitike
now?
wasn't good at
5
all.
games without a goal.
At all.
League.
Didn't get the
I think it's
service,
more than
mind
that. I
you.
think it's more than that.
Didn't get any
it's 5.
service, but he was not good
It's
at all.
5. Mm.
Yeah, in the
Wasn't
league,
good.
in
He's
the
got 4
The
goals
league,
in
oh,
14
in the league.
appearances or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy,
Not
just
good.
saying,
He
bro,
wasn't
like,
good. He wasn't good. He wasn't good. And Mo
I
Salah
mean-
was awful, man. Gravenberch wasn't good. I mean, he tried to help defensively, but he wasn't good. McAllister wasn't good. Yeah, Liverpool, they're just
Nobody was
it
good.
was just a
Nobody.
really poor performance. And in the first half, I remember GRIZZ was saying this isn't a 2-0 game. And I'm like, okay, maybe they haven't had bare chances, but they've dominated the game. They've played better football. They've completed way more passes in your third. They were literally 2, 3, 4 loose touches away from burying your goalkeeper. How many times did Doku break past 2 man and find the pass? Foden, Turkey within the first 5-10 minutes. Haaland missing the penalty. The first half was, bro, it was one-way traffic. But of course, we're going to talk about the decision because that decision was mad. I still think Man City would have won, but that decision was mad.
I agree with you. I agree with you in that aspect. I think for me, Donnarumma's can see that coming all the way. So it's like, did Robertson really do anything? And it was the way he placed it as well. I don't think Donnarumma would have got there. Obviously, the letter of the law, you know, it is what it is. But I think that was harsh. But I still don't think the scoreline would have changed. I think City were just sharper. Liverpool, they were
100%.
in the little 1-2 passes with Nico, and you know they were
Did
just
you see
sharper.
the first goal?
100%.
See the first goal? Every single player on the pitch touched the ball. You see it
Yeah,
today.
there you go.
Bro.
Do you know what I
Man
mean?
City were just way slicker. Like the way they built up their attacks was just easier. You get the ball, even when they're penned in 2-3 passes, they're out of it. Liverpool, it just felt it was a struggle to see them build play and try and even they struggled to even get the ball into Man City's half
We saw
in the first
graphic.
half.
There was a graphic, right, where Konate had the most touches. You do not want Konate having the most touches. That is not what you. That,
Yeah,
from a
but it's
pass,
just
because that's what you forced them to do. Exactly.
Yeah,
You said no, you're not going to go through Van Dijk, but before it used to be able to go to Trent. But Bradley and Robertson and Konate, these guys are not ball playing kind of build up type guys. They do their defending. I actually don't think Slot picked the wrong team. I watched them against Madrid for the 90 minutes. I thought they were brilliant. They battered them. Should have won that by way more. So it makes sense to go with the same team. So I don't really know what the main issue is, but something that's not touched upon enough. We can slate Salah for all we want, right? I always say you never know when someone in their 30s is going to have a drop off. They're going to drop off a cliff. You don't know. That's why you have to be careful with the contracts, right? Do you have to maybe say offer a year or a year plus
That's
one?
what I was
'Cause you,
thinking last
you
season,
do not know when
It was
someone's
there. It
going to
was
drop
2
off.
years, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know how much he signed for, but I'm just saying you don't. But forget that for a second. To not have a backup for Salah is a disgrace.
Yeah, that's
How do
mad.
you have no backup for Salah? So he can do 60, so he can come off the bench or whatever he needs to do to get into his new role or his new kind of way of going about things for Liverpool in this drop off. They have no one. They have no one to come in on the right. So that's wrong. You can't really have someone of that age that's done that amount of mileage and not have anyone to come in. That's crazy. So
You know
we know
what's
the
mad?
centre backs as well. So it's interesting.
You know what's mad here? They actually need another 500 million, guys, because I'm looking at it now. They need a left winger. They need a CDM.
Yeah.
They need a backup right
Centre-back.
winger. They need a centre back.
They
I'm
need
not gonna lie.
fullbacks as well.
Yeah,
they need a
fullbacks
right
as well.
back or left
Bro,
back.
they need more money, guys, man. They need more money. You know,
But you heard what GRIZZ said, right? He said
yeah.
they're not going to be spending big money. That summer
Bro,
was their
we need the
summer.
Hayes back, man. You
They're
need to
going to
get
be
the Hayes
spending
back.
big money. That's what he said, right?
But you know what though? He's gonna say that, but then when in the WhatsApp group, come on, man, we're gonna hear hey Gahey. We're gonna hear hey.
We're gonna hear you. Summer.
Hey.
Ekatike, someone said it earlier. Ekatike ain't scored in the league since 20th of September.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
not
the
been,
Everton game.
he's
Yeah,
been
man.
struggling.
But we didn't want to talk about him. But because
That's why I brought him up.
he
Let's
shut
keep the
off.
same energy because obviously set man will complain when other strikers are mentioned. So let's
Yeah.
actually keep the same energy. He's not. Yeah, bro. Come on now. And do we even need to mention the other guy?
Did they mess up his momentum and his rhythm
for 4 months, bro?
It's like
Did they mess up Ekatike's rhythm and momentum? Because remember, he had to come out for Isak. And then I think he got sent off and he was trying to, and again, the mind games, he's trying to show that he's the better guy and don't be hanging your hopes on this big summer signing. I'm the one that's been doing it at the start of the season. And he gets taken out of the team or he gets moved position. Isak comes in, upsets the apple cart. Then he's getting injury. Ekatike is suspended. Can you come back in? Now the rhythm's gone. I don't know. But all I know is Ekatike started like a house on fire. And then as soon as Isak got involved, suddenly now the maths ain't mathing. So I don't know what you're going to do with that situation there. But I always said in the summer, Ekatike is a striker. Forget this left winger business. Forget this. The only thing I can foresee is potentially 3-4-3 and Ekatike, Wirtz and Isak are front three, but they're narrow. And you play him as like a second striker. But he's not. If you're playing him out wide and you're putting Isak up front, I don't think that's.
Can I just say though? I think Onslaught definitely he has to get. I know obviously he's losing games, but when you actually looked at what he did in the second half as well, it was so baffling. Listen, Ekatike didn't play well, but he also didn't have service. If you're trying to get back into the game in the second half, you're taking off Ekatike and you're bringing on Gackers and you're playing Gackers left and you're playing Wirtz through the middle.
Yeah, it was
Make
weird.
it make sense.
I didn't feel when you play Liverpool over the years, you feel, when you feel when Liverpool get the ball and attacking, you think, fuck me, something's going to happen here. We need to be on it. Everyone was relaxed, man, because I don't think City got out of first gear. I thought if Liverpool had scored that 1-1, I think City had stepped it up another level and just gone again. Even Slot said that in his press conference. And people that go on about that Michael Oliver, man, fuck me, I've had that many Liverpool fans going on about him. You need to make it make sense. The Premier League and the Manchester City are in a legal battle in court, right? They hate each other. So why are the Premier League employing fucking PGMO guys that are going to give Manchester City decisions? Don't fucking make sense to me, that. You know what I mean? What side of the fence are they on? Michael Oliver's a prick. We know that. That decision's a mad one. We got what away we won at Wolves when John Stones scored, but Bernardo Silva ducked down, but he was that low. With this one, I'm watching it. People are saying, "Oh, well, he's in the way. He is offside." And then you read the rules, and it says basically, if you remove Robinson out of that situation, would the goalkeeper have had a more clearer view, more timing to get the ball? You don't know. It's football. It happens so quick. If you see a view from up here, you look like he's got a clear view. When you see the view from level, there's people in the way. So it is what it is, man. But they need to make the rules clearer. There's no consistency across. Nobody knows in the stadium what the fuck's going on. We're all in the stadium. There's a VAR decision. We ain't got a clue what the fuck's going on. You know what I mean? So it's fucking mad.
Bro, even Isak on the bench, man. Man's looking like he don't want to be there, man. Man's just all depressed and that, man. I was like, yo, but is he all right, man? Like, you gotta look out for him, man. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it now. For me, listen. We said it in South Africa, and you Liverpool fans were getting too excited, man. I said it, yo. To go back to back, man. Only real clubs can do that. You know what I mean? And you thought you could just go cheat the system by getting 500 million, and then you're gonna do back to back, man. Nah, man. You ain't doing that, Grizz Khan. You get me? I should have called you Gary because you're still Gary right now.
Are they out of the race for you, Saeed? They're out.
Gaza.
They're out, man. They're in the top six
Gaza now. Gaza Khan. Gaza Khan.
Gaza Khan, that's it.
Gaza Khan.
Race, bro.
Should we strip his surname as well?
Yeah, man. Title race. Seriously, man. Let's have some decorum, man, guys, man.
Call him Gary Palace.
No, don't say can. Just say can't. Gary can't.
Yeah, Gary can't, man. I think
Gary
deep
can't.
down, Grizz knows deep down they're done out here, bro. There's too many problems. Obviously, he will make it. You know, he won't give up externally.
No, he's
He
giving
has
up.
given up. What are you talking about? Give up. What are you talking about? He gave up 4 weeks ago.
No, but come on, bro. He still believes somehow.
No, he doesn't. No, he
No,
doesn't.
No,
he
bro.
doesn't.
Let's go.
You must have missed the recording because you wasn't there that day.
I've been the recordings, but listen, Grizz Khan is allowed while we're on the Big Six to say what he wants. And if he wants to come out and say, yo, we're back in it, we will forever be there for you, my friend. You know what I mean? But I know deep down he's like, oh man, we're finished. We're done out here, man. You can't. Come on, man. You got man doing aura defending. You got man that can't pass out a bar. You got Robertson. Like, come on, man. He's an old man now, man. You're relying on Robertson. It's too much problems for me. And for Slot to figure this out while you're in a title race, get the wins in, bro. Every single game will feel like it's a tough game, bro. Like, they're not gonna have these easy games now. Yes, Villa. I think for me, I'm not gonna lie, Villa kind of helped them in that win. Cool, Real Madrid won. They look good. But, bro, there's so much problems in this Liverpool team, man. Defensively, offensively, midfield. It's class, man. It's class. So that's why I've got chest. And Grizz won't shut me down. So as long as he don't shut me down, then shush, my brother. You know what I mean, bro? You hearing me, broski? If you want to shut me down, you feel free to speak up now. Because if you're not, then I'm going to keep talking.
Do you know
so
what?
Are you saying?
I'm actually kind of glad.
Listen, there comes a time in life, every head must bow. I've told you like this before. You know what I mean? Every tongue must confess, you know, and I'm listening and I'm taking it. You have to hold it, take it on the chin, all the phrases that we use. It is what it is, man. You know, this is come dine with me, man. I'm here to tell you lot whose cooking's the best. Like, you know what I mean? You lot do your thing. This is come down with me. People wanted come down with me, Big Six style. This is it.
No,
Enjoy.
I'm actually glad you're getting an international break because it has been.
Enjoy. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Show after show after show after show.
Yeah. It's just the worst part of it is, and all of us will say it, agree that we hate our teams being a soft touch. Like, that's the worst feeling of a supporter. If your team's a soft, easy team. Like, I used to banter Arsenal for being so soft. You bully them a little bit. Do you remember Sam Allardyce and all those teams used to bully them? Arsene Wenger. Man United used to bully them, like, physically. We're that right now. And not once under Klopp were we ever bullied. But we're getting bullied on every away game right now. It's embarrassing to watch us get bullied every away game. It's mad. And guess who comes next? Sean Dyche. Nottingham Forest. So yeah. So it is what it is, man. I have to bite the bullet or bite the tongue, whatever the phrase is, and take it and hold it, as you lot say. Hold that. That's what you lot say. I'm holding it, man, and I have to. There's no rebuttal at the moment. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tunnel at the end of the line.
Yeah.
There's no tunnel at the end of the line, brother, right now. Sorry, there's only tunnels at the end of the line right now. but yeah, as I said, it's going to be good. We're not going to stay this shit forever. But right now, and this season so far has been an absolute shit show. But I've told you, lot, in private, and I've said it on shows as on streams, we're going to be good very soon, and everyone can have their licks and take. You know, this is where you revel. Opposition, rival fans revel in it. Because, you know, Liverpool they don't stay down. You know, we will rise again and we'll win again. You know, we're second most successful team after Man City in the last decade, I believe. So, and we will continue to be so. But right now, shambles, brother, shambles.
But in terms of Man City, though, yeah, I may be a little bit underestimated them. I can't lie. I think where my prediction was 4th, I can't lie. I don't know if he'll be 4th. I can't, you know what I mean? So, Steve, yeah, maybe a little underestimated a little bit.
Now, do you know what though? Let's be honest. This league is fucked.
I know it is. I know it is. That's why I'm like.
I know we're gonna get a clown for predictions. Listen, we've all got our predictions probably horribly wrong. Maybe Turkish Arsenal winning the thing, right? But at the end of the day, the points gap from, I don't know, maybe Chelsea 20 points to like Palace 17 points, I think, in 10th. It's one game week swing, and suddenly everybody's saying, asking me, "Are you back in it?" If we lose the next game, we're like 9th, and then man, them are like, "Yo, what's going on here? We need to sack the manager." So until the league kind of calms itself down at like maybe Christmas, January, we need to level things out, because right now it's a mess. You're a couple points off me, Saeed. You're above Liverpool in goal difference, but we wouldn't say you're in a race. But then, so it's just a mess. So for me, I just think the league's a bit claustrophobic. I think it needs to settle down. People need to kind of get into their positions, and then we can really judge what's going on. Because really, you know.
Oh, but with Liverpool though, you can see, you can tell.
I don't think Liverpool are out of it personally, but I think they're clinging on. I think if they were to lose a couple more, then I'd say they're out of it. But
they got to run a games. They got to run a games.
If we had won, they would have been out of it, I think.
Yeah, exactly. But what I'm trying to say though is that with Liverpool though, you can see the problems won't just kind of change after 3 or 4 games. Say they were to win, let's say 2 out of the next 3. You couldn't say Liverpool are back. Like they've got deeper issues than just winning 2 or 3 games maybe on the bounce.
They do, but then that's where that's when they have to rely on the quality that they've invested in to raise it up a couple notches.
Yeah.
The problem's not going to go away. It's just that they're going to have more solutions. So teams are still going to get at them, but they will have more solutions to throw at the opposition if he's able to find a way to get more out of the players that have been signed and the players that were there to begin with.
Just one thing to address from me, unless you want to ask more questions, like, you know what I mean, kick a man when he's down. But just one more thing from me personally. Do you remember Turkish? We done a show about before the last international break. So people that are saying about GRIZZ is slot in or slot out and all this debate online and this and that and this and that. Turkish, can you remind, Toby, Matisse was there as well, can you all remind everyone when Turkish said, what's the main problem at Liverpool right now? And I said, who did I say and what did I say?
Are you talking about the transition from wide to central?
Yeah, you know, Turkish asked me the question, what's the one problem? If you could pinpoint one issue, one problem, what's the problem? And I said, the manager. So the manager at the moment, he has to work out a way of playing with these new signings, whether they're his signings or whether they've been put on him. I think they've been put on him. So that's why he gets a bit of grace from me. If you don't want to give him that grace, I'm not here to police opinions. I need to make that clear. I don't know why I have to say that. I am no representative of the Liverpool fan base. I'm just here as one of the Big Six family and we give our opinions. In my opinion, he gets grace from me. If you don't, no problem. And I will never call you out for being slot out or slot in. So people out there are saying, oh, he's slot in and I'm cussing the people that are slot out. I'm not. I swear to you, I'm not. Do what you got to do. Say what you got to say. Use your platforms. Do what you got to do, man. I answer what my question I'm asked. And I question slot before anyone else. So you can't even say that to me. Oh, he's just slot, blind faith. I said, no, slot has got issues. I said this before the last international breaks. Come this international break, same issue. He needs to fix it. If he doesn't, he will lose his job. That's how football works. That's how the reality of life. And then we can even mock him even more. But right now, my opinion, he gets a significant time. Again, I won't do the video because Turkish asked me another question. What will it take? And then watch the video and you'll have a better understanding.
Yesterday, I asked GRIZZ how many more, or someone asked GRIZZ how many more losses for Slot and Liverpool before he wants a change in management. I'm not going to tell you the number he said, but I'm interested to see guesses in the live chat. So leave your guesses, and tomorrow 4 p.m. that video's out, so you'll find out.
I could have envisaged GRIZZ being manager out though. Can't lie.
Why not, bro? But this is it. This is the image people.
I could envisage you being.
I'll tell you what it is, and us old boys. So when I say us, Steve's is like that as well. Like we are like sort of not from the modern day internet YouTube fan where pretty much weekly reactions change and weekly opinions change. So I'm a little bit old school. I mean, I'm even older than bloody Steve, where I back the guy until the wheels completely fall off. And if I see the wheels completely fall off, I'm not on the payroll of FSG or slot, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I will say it. And I've said it. He has got major issues above any player, above anything else. He's the guy who's responsible for Liverpool's tactics and our approach and the playing for him. And if he doesn't fix it, he's gone.
I'm with GRIZZ on that, because if I'm in Liverpool's position now and anyone's calling for my manager, I'm saying exactly the same what he's saying. You're all a load of bellends and you're doing it for clicks, because a lot of them are. They're all bellends and they're doing it for clicks. If you little dickheads in the chat and kids want to go and watch shit like that, go and do that. But if I go to a football club week in, week out, I don't want to come home and hear loads of people calling for the manager and causing diversion in the fan base and going outside on fan cams and causing fucking murders, and your whole club's going to shit and everyone's infighting because of a manager that's just won the Premier League. Liverpool just won the Premier League, just spent 500 million. They're having a bad crisis. So this manager out nonsense, I get it when you've lost another 6 or another 8 or you're down the league, not when you're 3-4 points off second or whatever, because we won 1 in 13 last year and we had the same problem. Knobheads going on about Pep Guardiola. Oh, you need to get rid of him. We just won 4 league titles in a row. And people were saying the same thing. Then people are mad. You're entitled to your opinion, but keep your opinion well away from me. And that's what, because I'm old and I'm grumpy and I've seen too much bullshit to put up with that shit. And the Grizzlies is exactly the same. So if you want to go giddy on a channel where there's jail cells and P. Diddy swinging off lampshades, go and fucking do that. But leave that shit there. I don't want to be a part of it. And Grizzly's too old. He's depressed. He eats chicken wings at fucking 2 a.m. in the morning.
They didn't even get me no chicken wings. They promised me a bucket of chicken wings. They gaslighted me.
Leave him alone, man. Leave him alone. Don't be calling out Grizz. He's had
Dude, they didn't let me out. You know the gates. You know the gates of the studio.
Hold on a second. Hold on. It's about time. Listen,
you locked in.
New rules, right? New rules.
Me out.
New rules. You got to start making your own.
out.
You got to start making your own mockers on trips, and you got to start letting yourself out the gate. There's a button there. You press it, and you go drive
Why
out.
did you tell me that?
All this extra assistance bullshit, bro. Right? You know what
Why
I'm saying?
did you tell me that?
What do you think this is, brother?
And it's
Bro,
VIP.
there's a
VIP.
big green
Brother,
button
just
there,
leave
bro.
me out.
Brother, roll up to the mob. Someone let me in, brother. We're trying to do mic test. What are you doing? What's wrong with you?
Why did you
David
let me?
Jones.
Why did you tell me that?
The best thing is, Grizz, he
What are you
group calls
saying?
everyone. The group calls everyone. My phone's
Yeah,
ringing.
group calls. I'm not thinking it's Grizz, is it
I'm out
emergency?
here, I'm out here going test 1 2 3 ring please let me in, bruv. What's this?
I need to get out, man. And Toby said, but your Toby's saying, wait, let me get the code. Why are you telling me about a code, Toby? There's a button on there.
I'm
Don't
trying
ask
to.
Toby. Toby's worse than you,
Toby
bro.
don't
He
even-
knows
Toby's even
Yeah,
worse.
Toby's
Toby's
yeah.
worse.
I'm worse. So who let you in?
Code. I
Who let you in?
key.
Who
I
let
didn't
you
bring
in?
my key.
Who let you in?
You let me in.
So how did I let you in? Okay then.
But you're
What's he
texting me.
saying?
How did I let you? How did you get in?
Oh,
There you go then. There you go.
Don't worry, man.
Oh
This is
man.
behind the scenes stuff, people. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're on
behind
main
the scenes,
show.
man. One day we'll vlog it all, man. And just
Over. Someone
Get-
just
get
reminded
Grizz
me
on.
as well. What's going on with your fucking airline, man? I don't give a fuck because I'm bald and I've got no airline, but you're clinging on for dear fucking life there, mate. Just go and get it sorted out.
I can't lie.
I actually, the thing
Man
is, I don't
just
even know
said
why. I don't appreciate
I
this.
said it
because
respectfully,
I actually
man.
told you that why I
you.
can't cut my hair.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
we get it.
very serious condition. I can't.
Yeah,
cut
yeah, no, yeah. You don't have to
did tell
disclose
you.
on
Did
it.
Did you see
Just
the comments
man.
on the
Leave me
mob?
alone, man.
Comments on the mob. The Nigerian Pennywise.
Yeah, no, I
Yes,
seen it.
Danny
You killed
Glover.
him.
Danny
Danny
Glover.
Glover. I tell you, mate, I was in my house and I was crying. There was tears running down my face with laughter. I thought, if he sees his chat now, he's going to explode.
Nothing beats Danny Glover. Nothing.
Danny Glover
I
leaves you
nearly writ off my car. When I read that Danny Glover, I nearly writ off my car. I was dying.
Nah, it's crazy.
It is what it is, man.
Oh.
Listen,
If
man.
he was moving outside at 2 a.m., you know what I mean? You're
The
just trying
best
to go
one I
full
heard, the best one I see was
scary times.
Pastor Toby. He's doing a collection for the church roof.
That's how I have to have my hair for work anyway. So, boy,
Oh, mate.
No
What is
way,
this? The
man,
army?
still.
You can't go with your own hairstyle.
bruv, I told you I can't cut my hair right now. I
I
told
know,
you.
but what are you
Well,
saying?
when
Like,
Gareth
work?
needs his wires twiddling, you've got to
Yeah, I
rack
can't
up
be
with
wearing
your hair.
caps when I'm speaking to clients, can
I
I?
ain't letting you. If I see you on the ring camera, mate, knocking on my door, I ain't answering the fucking door with that hair. No chance, mate. I'm saying, listen, there's a homeless guy. There's a homeless guy banging on my door. Get rid of him.
All right, let's do the super chats on City and Liverpool because there's a fair few in the back end, and yeah, we'll keep it moving, people. This one came in from the a member, Riku. Big up. He says, "Where do you rank Gavardio and Diaz in the centre back partnerships in the league and Europe? I feel like they've been underrated a lot. Diaz is back to 2021 form.
I need to see a
Steady,
couple
man.
more games
Steady,
for
yeah.
that for us to say he's back to
Individually,
2021 form.
they've built a certain name for themselves. Together, I'm with Tobes, just a bit more. But listen, they've only conceded 8 goals this season, City. So you know, as much as we've been lauded for our defense, they've like Steve said, they've managed to fix up and do better. Something Liverpool haven't managed. Early mistakes defensively. Unk just nibbled the chicken wings and used the rest as earbuds. This one's going to be a long show for you. That one's from the Swazzler. Whilst we're on the members as well, let's get in Slicko. 20 months as a member. Big up. Time has flown. Shout out the doubters on City this season. Proven wrong again. Matisse, Tobes, we know you need our help. Beg Steve. Okay. Are you saluting? On that note, Jazzy Jeff. He says, Steve, please upgrade supply my son, quote, titanium knee pads. I don't have enough cocoa butter to handle his city worshipping burns. He also needs new underwear. Post his 2-hand doku antics. Hashtag City Stripper Union.
These super chats are getting worse. He actually used to have some bangers before. This is just a waste of £10.
Are you saying he's fallen off?
He's fallen off, bro. He's
I like the
fallen off.
titanium knee pads. I like that one.
Yeah. Victor says, I can't believe how... and I got rid of it as well. I'm going to get in now because I've already put it up. Victor says, I can't believe how Spurs are first on away form and 19th on home form this season. Our stadium is a dance floor for the Yops, and I'm sick of it. Remember that one, Tobes, for when we move on to Tottenham?
Facts. Makes me sick, bro.
That one's for SAEED. This one is for Tottenham. Okay, so it's a good mix. Aslan says, if that was a good performance from Wirtz, Pogba was a Premier League all-timer for his performances at United. Insane lowering of the bar from a lot of people.
This is my problem, honestly. This right here is my problem, and it's the same with we've seen it in the past with big money signings. Big money signings in the past were slated, literally dragged through the mud, bro. And they were putting in 10 times the performances that we've seen from some of these recent big money signings, 10 times the performances, and they were getting flogged mercilessly. Just bear that in mind.
Melanin says, Char Gary Khan from Mayor says he's not reactionary. Went from title favorites to quote, we're finished, to quote, they said we're finished, to quote, top 4 fight. It's only game week 11. Big up Jonathan. Lil Squirt, stinker and hooked. Ibrahima con artist, 0 tackles, 0 interceptions. Virgil van Dijk, 0 tackles, 1. Isaac Newton benched. Honey slot machine sacked in the morning. Big up the panel.
Con artist is actually insane.
Big up Pavenger. He says the irony that Liverpool fans would downplay City's Premier League titles during the Klopp Pep era because of how much they spent, and now they spend to look like this. And Jordan adds, imagine spending 500 M's on a title-winning team and being in a top 6 battle. Just waffling. Gary, I super chatted more than once pre-season asking you whether Liverpool transfer activity was making the squad unbalanced, especially in midfield, but you insisted on Isak. Now, what are you saying?
You didn't watch or listen to any of my content then, my brother. Go back and watch all my shows where I said I don't care about winning transfer windows. And it's unbalanced. I even muted not replacing my boy Lucho directly or indirectly was a mistake. Not buying a centre-back was a mistake. So I wasn't glorifying. Of course, I was glorifying the individual signings of Isak and Ekitike, but as a squad, in terms of balance, I told you so.
What do you mean you told us so?
Not you, man. I'm talking to Liverpool fans. Shut your mouth.
About to say.
Jordan
About
says
to
a few
say.
weeks ago, I sent a super chat saying that last season's win by slot was more due to the failures by Arsenal and City, and rather than success by Liverpool. And every week it's showing this is the reality. KDB says, Toes, would you be happy to let City win the Spurs away fixture to prevent Arsenal winning the league, as that game will have a big say in the title?
Of course he would.
He's done it. He's done it before.
Yeah,
So, wow.
I didn't realize I have control over what happens on the pitch. He's done it
Okay.
before.
No, but he's just asking you, what do you want? You've wished it before. Melanin
I don't
says,
know
why
what you're talking
Bow Wow getting more heat than Genital Wirtz? Both are Bundesliga flops, but one costs 2 times more than the other and plays with 10 times the better players.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. We're gonna spin the block on people's hypocrisies on this platform.
Mav says, football is a humbler, but we do need to mention that atrocious disallowed goal going in at halftime 1-1 is very different to 2-0. Goals change games. And this one, big up the members again. Abdallah says, 1 game at a time. We have levels to go up. Solid backline and machine of a striker up front. Pep is the 2nd greatest manager in Prem history. Fact. And Violins in the chat adds, keep an eye on Saeed's facial expression every time GRIZZ says, I told you so. Bullshit. It's hilarious. Saeed's face is literally this emoji. And we just got a told you so, and I missed this one. So yeah.
I'm just chilling, man.
I'll rewind. Nasco here as always. Haaland dropping in to play the ball to the wings and then sprint forward is a cheat code. Also, I agree with Steve. City look way more direct than any other season. That's the difference for me. And this one from Matt. I'm starting to wonder how many different managers could have won the league last season with Klopp's squad and all the rival teams' injuries. Even Amorim has improved the squad in his 2nd season.
Oh, brother. Whoa,
Oh,
slow
brother.
your
Honestly,
roll.
honestly,
Slow
talking
your
about
roll
even
right
Amorim.
there.
Man
My
United are
goodness.
still poor.
Brother,
My
relax.
goodness.
Why
People
you
are-
like,
We're gonna get onto that.
Wow,
Man.
man,
wow,
you not like, yo,
wow! You got some cheek sending in that super chat, haven't
that's
you?
crazy.
My
Even
goodness, you want to
Amorim
rattle
is
some
in the
cages
squad.
tonight?
Classic comment, man.
Bruv,
Let him just
let's
do his
Whoa.
thing.
let me.
Whoa!
Bro, tell me, why
Whoa.
you like
We gonna talk. We gonna talk.
No, Saeed,
Don't
we're not
talk.
gonna let that one slide, brother.
No,
That's
we're
crazy.
not.
Crazy.
Like,
That's a
you
crazy.
know,
super chat.
Oh my
like,
god!
you know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
Oh my god! Is that what
let
your
him
fan base is
marinate.
capable of? Is that what you guys are capable of over there? You better stay down. Yeah, you man better not. Be
I
ever
don't agree with
successful
it,
again.
but you know,
Oh my
let's
days!
talk, man.
Oh my days!
This one from KJ says, we ain't dead just yet, but for now we're on life support. Unc, no deflections, please. Just hold the smoke and take the corn. Which is done. Mobsy says, Tobes always cusses United for no reason, despite not being rivals. You won 1 trophy in 17 years. Shush. You and Richarlison can hold that.
Again, we'll spin the block when we talk Spurs and Man United, because it's always Topes is saying one thing when there's always a guy who talks with absolutes on Spurs and Man United. So
Luke adds, what do you think the actual problems are at Liverpool? Tactics, signings, team selection, manager? Thanks for the great content as always. Hopefully you've got somewhat of an answer off the back of the last 45-50 minutes or so. If you haven't, we've got another 20 minutes coming out tomorrow, incorporated in a debate. So you know, you might get your answer there, but I'm sure, you know, GRIZZ has mentioned slot being the key point.
Always, when things are going well, it's always a combination of things, and when things are going bad, it's always a combination of things. It's never one aspect. And this is
Agreed.
what fans of all clubs love to do. They pinpoint their narrative, their agenda, and stick to it like it's the fact. It's always a combination. It's always a combination of recruitment, transfer policy, the coaching, players' forms. It's always a combination. And right now, it's all happening at the same time at Liverpool. Everything needs to be questioned. You just can't be losing this amount of games of football, especially after the money that you spent, especially on the back of a Premier League title-winning challenge. But to pinpoint it on just slot or just Wirtz or just this, in my opinion, is delusional.
T. Dot says, Saeed laughing at Liverpool is rich. Next week he'll be wearing a belly. And Shane adds, congrats City. Slot was so poor, slow to make changes. Salah poor, McAllister, Konate poor, Bradley getting killed. Top 4 at best. And Shahad adds, Grizz, the waffler, can Slot fix it? Grizz, the waffler, no, he can't. East is East, community man or citizen can't. Don't scare.
That was legendary film, man. East is East.
Oh, top.
Top film, man.
Top.
It is legendary classic. This one here from Jonathan again, big up. Romelu Lukaku 130 M's, Ekatiti 81 M's, Florian Farts 116, and Kirkez 40 M's. He just laying out the signings. The funniest thing about this City Pool rivalry is that whilst the Pool fans shake their bums for City really don't rate Pool fans or Liverpool like that. Hashtag IndyCar, that one's Mr. BP.
If you listen to Pep, if you listen to Pep Guardiola, who is the manager of Man City, he'll tell you something different. So from an Arsenal fan voice, I think that's very, very quite funny because they literally don't rate you. It's you they don't rate, and you they don't respect, and you they say they don't scared, even though you're top. So make that make sense.
Scared.
Wow. Grizz is
So scared.
Am I wrong though?
Scared.
Am I wrong though?
I mean, we'll find out this season, but yo, that's a bit of energy there, man.
Yeah,
No,
man.
but am I wrong though? If I'm wrong, then tell me. Otherwise,
hate Arsenal, man. I
Nah,
thought you were
he's
friends, man.
just saying respect the history, innit? He said
I'm
respect
just
the
saying.
history.
He said City don't rate Liverpool. Ask the manager, the greatest manager, what he thinks of Liverpool and Klopp.
Mm.
Who,
I
Pep?
say the Arsenal Man City rivalry has a bit more heat to it. I think the Liverpool City
Yeah,
was-
because Arsenal coming with a different approach. Arsenal coming with an attitude approach in terms of online and all that business. I get it. No, but you know, like it's not arrogance, but confidence.
Spices it up.
Spices it
Spicy
up.
up there with the whole stay humble and all of that. Yeah.
Last week there was people with crowns on their head and cigars. Arsenal fans online with crowns on their head and cigars, like it's already finished. This is why. This is what I'm saying.
Go, man. Way to go.
And then, and today, by the way, I've got 6 or 7 DMs off the regular mob, the Arsenal guys, absolutely shitting themselves again now, saying, "Oh, are we true to Sunderland? You only drew to Sunderland." I see Ty getting locked up in headlocks and that and thrown out. The guy's lost his head. He drew to Sunderland, man, last minute. It's crazy shit, man.
If anyone ever sees, just on this, because we said it on Loose Cannons, if anyone ever sees Ty getting manhandled at a game, make sure you step in, people.
Yeah,
100%.
Because
100%. That made
that
me 16.
should have been slapped left, right, and center. Because
made me
there's
16.
a way to move someone out. And I get Ty gets aggressive. I get that. And, you know, we've spoken before, and that's just part of his character, and every person's unique in their own way. But listen, that guy was taking the piss. Yeah, if you see something like that, Ty's a big man. Let's remember respect. Let's remember, the morals and all of this stuff. So I just wanted to add that there because, yeah, as much as the footage looking at it is funny to a lot of people,
and he didn't even.
I didn't find it funny at all. I was fuming when I watched it.
Top of the league, which Arsenal was
exactly
top of the league. He didn't say anything else. That steward was out of order. I'm surprised that that could have got bad. That
you know for a fact, Ty didn't hit nobody, didn't get violent, didn't say nothing mad. Everybody who's watched Ty for years knows that Ty's not crossing them lines. So you just automatically know that guy's taking the piss. To be honest.
Yeah. Let me finish off the Liverpool City super chats, and we'll move on and keep it on Arsenal Sunderland and wrap that up, and then go to the Tottenham United. Bavarian says, if Liverpool win the title from here, would it be one of the greatest comebacks?
Yes, but very quickly on the City one.
You say yes?
No, yeah, of course, man.
No, I wouldn't.
We're dead, man. We're dead. It's November.
No,
we're dead.
the team can't spend 500
buried us today.
You're dead when we say you're dead, okay?
500 million, bro.
I don't know where you think
this would absolutely not be one of the greatest comebacks. So you have no laugh.
All right. Well, whatever. My point was, from my personal point of view, if Pep Guardiola wins the title with a revamped squad and all the changes they've made, and I thought they're not going to be able to make the changes enough to make an impact on the title, I think this will be one of the great, especially against this Arsenal team and the situation they're in with the squad and the money they've invested. I think Pep will get close to, in my opinion, and this is a neutral standing away from the Manchester rivalry, I think he'll get close to Alex Ferguson's legacy, if not on a par, because this will be team 3 that is recreated. And in this modern day and age, I didn't think he had it. So if he wins it, you know, this is a proper salute, not twerking twins.
Word, man.
is a
This
proper.
is
if they
crazy,
win.
Grizz, man.
Yeah.
You're all right there, Grizz, man.
Proper
I'm
salute.
being honest, brother, from a football man's point of view. I'm
Which was
telling you
worse,
now.
Toby for Man City of flipping Grizz Khan,
I'm-
mate.
No, but I'm not. I don't think, hold on. There's a difference.
Yo, man, what's
Hold on.
going on here, yo, man? Like,
Hold
yo.
on, mister.
Let me
Hold on,
finish.
mister.
on right now,
Let me
man.
finish.
Yo.
Let me finish.
Arsenal are
Hold on,
scary. Who does that? Who does that?
No,
Who
but the
does
thing is,
that?
like, my thing is,
Not you.
it's like,
Put your hand down, not you. You
no,
know
but the
that-
thing is, no, I
I know
don't
you
get
want-
this, like, you've had Jurgen Klopp, yeah, managing and fighting you lot. Like, bro, like, you're meant to be like, you're not like friends all of a sudden. You've got
You're not
to
listening
battle.
to you didn't listen to my ending.
You've got some nerve.
Just because I mentioned your team.
You're literally a Jezebel. You're a
Listen.
Jezebel for Arsenal.
Listen. Yeah, hold on.
No.
I still don't think
And-
City
and
will do
especially
it.
when-
What I'm saying, I still think City won't do it. But
Yeah.
all I'm saying is, if they do it in response to that question, I think it will be one of the greatest achievements to rebuild this team again and finish on top of Arsenal.
Saeed, remember
And-
this when you go back and watch them Roy Keane versus Patrick Vieira clips, and then you remember this, yeah? Remember this.
No, but you lot,
Seriously, man.
no, but Say is nothing like you, man. He's nothing.
Yeah, no, you
Are you
man are
sick?
like literally begging, like, bro.
Are
if
you
it
actually
happens,
What are
sick?
you
I'm not-
talking
no.
about?
You
Have you
are
not seen his
begging,
hate
you
alongs?
You're
Have you seen his
begging,
Liverpool
you
watch
lot are
alongs?
begging.
You not have seen? Have you not
That's
seen
a
his Liverpool
word,
watch
man.
alongs?
Who do you
It's
think we learned
actually
from?
sickening.
Have you seen
Who do
this
you think
man
we learned
stream?
from?
It's
This guy's
sickening.
the biggest
Have you seen
slut
this
going,
guy's
bro.
videos when Liverpool drop points?
If I'm a person
This
home,
brother
I'm
one day
actually
turned the
vomiting.
lights off, turned them on like Undertaker was like,
Oh my god, man!
Man was cackling for like 10 minutes in a video one time.
here we go.
Didn't
He's
even say a
shameless.
word.
Man. He's shameless.
Oh, God. Would you just pay
I'm
your
a
electric
rival,
bill?
bro.
Just
If
pay your
I'm
electric bill,
literally in a
please.
title race, though, I've not even finished a title race yet. You're still in the battle. I'm not left yet.
Guys,
Still
we're
in the
setting up
battle.
the GoFundMe
Still-
for the this brother here with the electricity issues. I don't know.
Oh, this guy here.
Oh yeah,
But it's
NM's been
still
asking
fresh,
a few
though.
weeks.
What I'm saying is still fresh. Like it feels wrong to me when it's still fresh. You know, mine and Arsenal, it's gone like 20 years ago. You know
Fallen
what I mean?
Giants. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a fallen giants thing. You man, it's still fresh.
It's a fallen giants thing.
Yeah, we're not where we used to be. Me and Arsenal.
You're-
You're trying to say me and Arsenal we're meant to be where we were. Like,
I feel like you belong on
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Our rivalry was-
You belong on OnlyFans. Honestly, that's how much.
you. If I'm on OnlyFans, what are you? Not for a laugh.
You
but
belong
you know
on
what I mean?
OnlyFans. Bro.
You know what I mean, bro?
You belong on
I know it's
OnlyFans.
a family show and that, but
Yeah.
you, well, yeah.
You
It's a long
belong-
day for you. It's a long day for you, wallahi.
Aki. Don't let me get started on you, Aki. Aki, don't let me get started on you, Aki. Yeah?
I'm finished.
Don't let
Toby,
me get started on
Toby.
you, Aki.
Toby, Toby, I gotta send you some more footage of some likes on Instagram and stuff. I'm gonna send you.
This guy's an inspector.
Oh gosh.
Diabolical
What is
Saidism said 25 minutes ago, literally, quote, how many goals has Ekatike not scored a goal in now?
You didn't say that.
That's it. I don't remember.
He doesn't remember,
don't
but
know.
he's not
I
denying
don't
it. So
know.
maybe.
Yeah, big up, man.
Raji says this season we've had congrats Liverpool, the league is done. City are finished. Congrats Arsenal, the league is done. City are back. It's only game week 11.
My brother, this brother, Raji Kula, sends the best super chats every show. I've noticed his questions, his points, his super chats. Big up, man. Big up. And he's a member, right? He's a member.
Yeah.
Big up. Always sends the
top-
best super chats.
Big up Raji. Top Dog says violent Danny Glover was scenes in the mob.
Nah, it was mad.
You conquered last year like your name was Gengriz Khan, and now you're Gengriz Can't.
Yeah, you thought about that like your
That
profile
is
name as well.
arse.
Fuck, you know. Yeah.
Gorsian says, sorry, Grizz, but Pool is now an American oil club. Nothing wrong in spending money. Everyone does. All the big clubs have in the past to dominate. And Kalechi says, I'm here for the barbecue. Grizz, has your football IQ returned since yesterday?
No, I stayed quiet because you know what happens if you get involved. It just lowers your footballing IQ, man. If you argue.
Liverpool can still leave with the big honours, says GJ. Don't write us off in the Champions League. Lucho should have never been let go without a like for like, i.e. Rodrigo. Chris
Agree.
did mention
No,
that the other
Rodrigo.
day.
Yeah, agree.
For real, says Say Less. Why, how is Verts getting away with this? It's doing
How's
my
he
head
getting-
in. 116 M's in this economy.
Can I ask one question? Like, what's the opposite of getting away with it? Like, is he getting praise for it? He's getting slated weekly on a weekly basis. What do you not want done to him now? Like, how are people saying, how is he getting away with it? Do you want him strung, quartered?
I think it's more the media because of what Toby said before.
It's not. He's getting slaughtered. Every article is about. I don't know what like certain football fans want happen to players that flop or not playing well. Like, be real, innit? Like,
it's pretty simple. Want you to speak about him the same way you spoke on other players.
And I do, and I have.
When have you mentioned Wirtz once today?
Because there's to pick out literally what I said. To pick out one player is stupidity.
I'm not asking you to just put it all on one player, but the one player is playing crap. And I'll ask again.
Is he part of that
when
team?
have you spoken about Wirtz today?
I just told you I spoke about Liverpool as an entity.
Yeah, you did. But when you spoke about Liverpool, you didn't mention Wirtz. You didn't mention Isak. You didn't mention any of these things. So I'll ask you again. When have you spoken about Florian Wirtz?
It's boring, man. It's boring.
Okay, it's boring.
I spoke about Liverpool and then how crap they were. Wirtz is part of that crap Liverpool.
Sorry, man. A man who told me Naby Keita wasn't a flop and Paul Pogba was a flop. You are never allowed. You are never allowed to tell
crazy.
us. You are never allowed to tell us that we're going mad over Wirtz. Sorry, you can't do that. You have to keep the same energy. You must keep the same energy. I'm sorry.
Since you've never been the same. You've never been the same since that day.
Yeah, but that was a mental statement.
As a footballer,
I got you that day.
Wirtz isn't Pogba anyway. We know that. We know what Pogba's on. We know what time that is.
But Wirtz is a good player, so I think it's good.
Pogba's a different beast. Pogba's a different beast.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Wirtz is a good player, like but you got that price tag. You need to perform. You must. That's it.
Yeah, it's true. Lay says, why is Slot inners against the outers so much? Why can't a fan just have had enough with Slot without having any ulterior motives or channel benefit? It's weird. And Matt says, actually, this one's for United, so I'll save that. And so is that one. That one's Chelsea. Big up Elisa. Actually, I see a couple from Elisa. Let me get these ones in. League ain't settling down. A lot more talent than previously. Number of top clubs has stayed the same. Add Premier League money, dominance over other leagues. Good players at mid clubs, coaching through the league at an all-time high equals the toughest league to win.
Without doubt.
And he added, Big Steve, I like you, but it's time Arsenal fans start counter-pressing. Wager, Premier League title, Arsenal and City, pick a number, pick a charity, May awaits.
Give me 4-1, exactly the same as the bookies, and we'll do it.
He wants 4-1, the charity.
I want to get my charity needs to get, if my charity can get fucking $4,000, it's better than getting 1 or 2, isn't it?
There you go, Elisa. He wants odds. So I don't know if you're still about, but I know these.
None of these Arsenal fans want to flex these bets at the beginning of the season when it's like 0-0. No one wants it. But when they get a little bit of a lead, it's like, do you want to bet now? It's like, fuck me, I've got mates like that.
I would have bet beginning of the season, but next year we'll do bets. I don't mind a little bit.
And I don't I don't know. He's flexing a bit 49.99s every week here. I hope the tax man is on to you.
He's getting HMRC and it's not Corel. Yeah, AJ says, as an Arsenal fan, I'm genuinely scared of City, even though they've not been the best. They are still scary. You just know Pep can go on a run. And I know that was on Arsenal slyly, but I think that's it on. Yeah, I think that's it on Liverpool and City super chat. If I've missed any, I'm sure I'll get them in by the end of the show. I've still got about 20 in the back end.
1 hour, 13 minutes. 1 hour, 14 minutes. Sorry.
Yeah, but a lot of big 6 game. Did you want more?
No, we've got a lot to cover. I'm saying there's more.
No, we do. Well, actually, no, because look, we've covered 2 teams in one. One game is another 2 teams. Chelsea beat Wolves. Our one we'll get in now in terms of us because it's kind of tied into the same conversation. From a neutral perspective, it makes it interesting because we was winning. Well, only a fool would think we'll continue winning forever. The injuries have slightly caught up with us in attack. We wasn't. I'd say we was good enough to win that game. We had enough chances in the second half, but when you only play one good half of football, you always leave yourself susceptible to that. And we've kind of gotten not away with it at times because we've allowed other clubs moments, not shots on target. But this was inevitable that a game would come that we would drop points. We didn't lose it. it ties in with the worst case result for me in terms of City Liverpool. I wanted a draw. I wanted a Liverpool win, because obviously City just possess, in my opinion, the greater threat overall. But with us, I'm glad it's international break. We need some of our players back. A lot of tired legs out there. Not sure why Mikel only made one sub, I'll be honest. And even that sub, did it set the tone? Did it go in with the tone that was being set? In hindsight, it's easier to say probably, look at Nwaneri to come on, someone that can keep the ball and move it up. But hindsight's a wonderful thing. He's done the same before. Against Palace, brought on an extra defender, and we saw at the game. This one just wasn't to be. I think just Sunderland deserve credit from it. That was probably our toughest test all season, and we've played both Liverpool and City already too. Physically, they was up for it. Ballard, we was all looking at Xhaka's return. It was Ballard's return that we should have been looking for, because that performance overall, goal, assist, and that clearance off the line in the last minute, yeah, it wasn't to be. It's 2 points dropped, but it's international break, and last international break we're better off than we was. We're better off now than we was then. And yeah, the next international break's March, so this is the real bulk of the season before the race coming up. The title race starts in February for me. So now we've set ourselves up nicely. These players need to come back into the fold, because 6 attackers out, it's a big hindrance right now. I'm not even gonna lie. And we got Tottenham and Chelsea coming up with Bayern in between. So we need at least 2 of those attackers back to freshen things up a bit. Trossard's goal, banger. See Trossard, I've said it before, best 12th man in the league, but that's kind of gone at the wayside because he's a starter more often than not now. But what a goal, the top bins. He's a moments player, but he's probably been our best attacker this season. And I think he's got our most goal contributions in 2025. I think I heard that as well on the weekend. So big up Trossard, because it's a bit of a roundabout for him. He'll come good off the bench, start games, not do well enough, go back on the bench, and then does well, comes back into the side. He's finally finding that form, starting games, which we need, especially with the injuries we've got now. So yeah, drop points, 4 points above City. It looks like it's going to be out of us two, but like a couple super chat said a few weeks ago, we was talking, is Pep Guardiola finished? Is it Liverpool's title to lose? And now the conversations are very different. So yeah, that's all I really have to say on it.
Something fair play.
Saka's goal was nice. Saka's goal was nice.
Yeah,
good goal.
Should the keeper have saved it or not? Near post.
Them ones. The keeper
He's hit it with pace, man. He's hit it with pace.
Yeah, he anticipated going across, which most would do, and Saka just buried it. He buried it, bottom corner. But yeah, near post keeper, they always get looked at.
Arsenal should have won the game, but I think you got to give credit to Sunderland, man. I feel like a lot of people are looking at Arsenal dropping points, but I thought Sunderland, man, like they deserved the point at least. I think the endeavour, the commitment. I thought the substitutions worked. Robbie causing problems. I thought they caused you problems all game. Like you were struggling. Calafiora's giving a lot of fouls away. They were winning 50-50s. Like I didn't think Arsenal hit the bar and they had chances, but I don't think the game was away from Sunderland in that regards. And I feel like they deserved the point at least. I think it was a fair result. Yeah, you can say you kind of bottled it towards the end and whatever, but Sunderland ain't going to be easy to play. They're beating everyone apart from us, you know what I'm saying? But they're beating everyone else. You know what I mean? They beat Chelsea. They've got points at places. So I feel like it's not like, obviously in a title race, you're looking at it thinking, yo, you should have won. 2 points dropped. I hear you. But I still think for me, Sunderland, they played a game where they deserved the point at least, minimum. For me personally, anyway, the way I looked at the game. So yeah,
I can't wait for that derby against Newcastle, man. I can't wait because it's going to be
lovely,
bro. It's going to be mad. I'm so happy they're back in the league. I'm so happy they're back in the league.
100%, man.
They've just come in up there in terms of how anticipated it is. Yeah.
Every lost ball, every kind of like throwing goals in whatever, like slide tackle, you can hear them roar, man. And it's like, yo, man, you need that, man. You go to some grounds and you see some atmospheres like Fulham and then, man, it's just very, very like, you know, they got, it's like, it's not an atmosphere. Sunderland, it's like prime Barclays, bro. So I hope they stay, man. And do you know
what? People talk about signing loads of players and integration, and bro, they signed a lot of players. They signed
Yeah.
a lot of players, and for them to just
did.
integrate all those players like that so quickly, and a lot of those players that they've signed, I didn't know too much about them either. They're all coming in.
We're getting to know them.
Oh yeah, we're getting to know them. A lot of them making their debuts in the Premier League as well. So for them to put all of that together with a unrecognizable kind of team from the Championship, obviously Enzo Lafia and there's a few, but there's a lot of signings, a lot of changes, and they've just come and taken this league by storm. It's nuts.
They've been solid, man. They've been solid.
It's heritage, man. It's not heritage in terms of like deep history in terms of winning things, but Sunderland are a big club, man. Massive, huge club. The older fans will still tell you about the Roker when they used to play at Roker Park. Their fans have always been noisy, and that derby is going to be footballing heritage, man. In terms of derbies, man, that's going to be magnificent, and it's great for the Premier League. I'm with SAEED, man. I think people need to respect Sunderland way more than they are, maybe.
I think people do respect Sunderland.
Yeah, they are respecting it. I mean, so in terms of that game, like
Yeah,
I think Arsenal, good point. Like many teams will drop points at Sunderland. You know, I know in the title race, every game is a must win, but Sunderland I think were good value for their point.
I wouldn't say it's a good point.
I don't agree with
Arsenal.
that. You know, I think
I don't
Arsenal
think it's a
should have
good
won.
point, but I would
Arsenal
say
should have
like it's one of those. It shouldn't be a result they look back on at the end of the season. Like you can legislate for it.
That's my point. It's not. It's not like we lost the league at Sunderland.
Yeah.
No,
I agree.
It's not panic. It's not panic stations.
As much as
certain
everyone's
players turn up, man. So I think certain players let themselves down. I can't lie. It's a couple of players in the Arsenal team that I think, bit average. I can't lie. Eze, I think Eze needs to do a bit more.
He's been poor. He's been poor.
Yeah,
that we're not hearing.
Bro,
he does.
We're not hearing.
he needs to do more. Like I'm hearing, like it's a bit.
If I go into the personnel thing, I think Eze needs to do more. I think Raya was more at fault for that second goal than anyone. You don't come at a goal, it doesn't cost you. But in terms of Eze, we need improvements. I mean, I very much saw him as a central player, but he hasn't managed to. He's had his moments. Listen, against Palace, he won us 3 points, right?
Yeah.
Against Man City, the ball over the top, you could say, Martinelli finished it well, but it's the ball over the top, the timing of the run, everything. You could say he's won us 4 points in the first 9 or so games he's had, which is positive output. But I expected him to be more in the flow of the game, because that's where we needed to improve on. I think the transition, the flow, the agility in attack. To get in and around the box, not dilly dallying like an Odegaard might, trying to seek a pass, but trying to being more direct with it. Just haven't seen enough.
Turkish. I think at Palace he had the freedom to kind of ball carry and kind of be like the main man. Here he's got to play to the team, and I think in them tight spaces, Odegaard will find them passes, but in them central areas, I always find him in the central area. He kind of doesn't know what to do. And I think he's kind of restricted in that aspect. I don't know whether it's better for him to go on the left and then kind of go in central. But I think in that little pocket area there, especially when it's a low block team, I just think he's very, very limited, man. And
that's the biggest difference for me.
Yeah,
he's coming from a team where he's got space to run into to a team that's you have no space in attack because we come up against low blocks. It's not an excuse. You have to. This is the step up. You've come round the, you got let go in the academy. You've come all the way around. You need to step up, but it's got a lot to. I agree with you. As much as I said central, the amount of times Trossard's got the ball on the left and he just doesn't have that pace or agility. He has the drop of the shoulder, Trossard, like he done for the goal, a yard of space. But he doesn't have that drop of the shoulder. Then he's off. Eze has that. Yeah, but centrally, it's too condensed for him to. He's not the most nimble on the ball in terms of close control. He needs a bit more space, in my opinion, and we just we're not afforded that in the majority of games. So we have to work it out. We have to find.
He has to work it out.
I think it's one of those.
No pun intended as well.
I think it's a team thing, bro. Because
Arteta as well. Yeah,
players have been affected by like Odegaard in terms of what we saw him as 2 years ago compared to what's happened over the 2 years. Martinelli is another one I think's been hampered in attack. I also think we miss Gyökeres because at least Gyökeres stretches the team a bit and it gets you more space in the midfield. Marino joins up in midfield, so that doesn't help an Eze. So I think between the injuries and the transition from a Palace side to an Arsenal side, that goes against
Okay,
low
so-
blocks.
sorry,
Sorry,
then
can
we
I
go-
I just want to say this
Go
though.
on.
Like, I think you need to be harsher. Because I think, and not even saying it because man are harsher on our players or other players, but I think if you look at your performances in recent weeks, you have Arteta, to his credit, you have been a bit more handbrake off
offensive.
in comparison to the first half of the season. You're smothering teams, you're dominating the ball. Eze's getting ample touches of the ball. Yes, he may not be nimble, but he's got enough quality where he should be threading more eye of the needle passes. He should be getting shots that beats the goalkeeper rather than hits it straight at the goalkeeper. Some of his passes, I remember in the Sunderland game, there was one moment where he had the ball and he just passed it straight to the goalkeeper. No pressure whatsoever. He's like, you know how angry I was. Eze is way too good to be playing the way he's playing. And I understand typically he was poor first half of last season as well. Last season for Palace, he was really poor. Second half of the season, he was on smoke, right? I think you need to put a bit more onus on Eze to work it out rather than Arteta, because Eze,
I agree.
he's playing in the team. He's got the freedom to do what he needs to do. Get it done.
Bro, listen, he's Premier League proven. He's at the right age. He's in his prime. He's at the right club. For me, I don't think it's an Arteta thing, because you're playing in the 10. For me, that's the position that you should be playing in. You got the freedom to go out and drift and move. Sometimes in modern day football, I found we make so many excuses for these players. Oh, they got to be in the left pocket. If they're in the right pocket, they can't do anything. Brother, you're in the 10. You're wearing the 10. You should be scanning all angles. You should be receiving in all spaces. You should be able to turn and twist in each direction. Yes, you might have a preference, but at the end of the day, you can still contribute. I saw Eze, you know, with Elise at Palace, drifting to the right and double teaming and doing all these things. Like, he wasn't just off the left; he would drift. So I think there's too many silly excuses. At the end of the day, you can just call a spade a spade. He's not playing well, and maybe I agree. The low blocks and maybe he's just adjusting. And yeah, if he adjusts and he kicks on second half of the season, Arsenal go on to win it. It's not a problem for him. It's not a problem for anyone in Arsenal. So I don't think it's like a massive Eze because Arsenal are top of the league. And if you're top of the league and certain players are not playing at their best level, that's not a bad thing.
You still got gears to go.
That just means you got gears to go. Same with Gyökeres. So yeah, that's why.
And he's a traditional start as well.
Let it all work out, man. Let it all work out.
Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. All right, let's do super chats. I got quite a few, and then we still got a big 6 game to talk about. Let me scroll quickly. Make it big up Ant79 again. Back to back gifted memberships on the Big 6 live shows. Big up Ant79 as always, my bro. Big up the community. Whoever got those free memberships, show him some love. Kalechi, a new member as well. Big up. Let me get, where should we? That one's a bit. There's quite a few United ones here and Chelsea ones. Here we are. Leif says, Turkish, do you think we should get another striker next summer along with a proper established left winger? Given Marino low-key looks our second best option. Yeah, I do. I always said it. I think, listen, I hope Havertz comes back and plays a part in us getting our first title since 2004. But when we was going for Gyökeres in the summer, I said, judging by Marino's performances up top, he can give you what Havertz gives you, really. So with his wages considered moving forward, if it doesn't work out for the third year, it'd be time to move on from him and bring in. Listen, Julian Alvarez is the dream, but we've just spent big on a striker that we hope gets 20 goals. So let's focus on this season because we've got things to win this season. So I hope Kai comes back and bags, and come May, you asked me this question, and I'm like, nah, keep Kai. That's the ideal for me, because he would have proven, me wrong and a lot of people right. But that's how I look at the striker department right now. Is that an ask? No, here we go. Here we go. AJ said, doesn't mean I don't believe we can do it. The team just have to be perfect and up for it, like never before. With some luck, we all smile in May. Listen, I said on my match reaction, if there's an ideal for me, the ideal way we win the league is going up against City. They stopped us winning it twice. The Sharks circled, all of that stuff. If there's an ideal team to pick, it's them. But they're also the team that, in my opinion, posed a bigger threat with the best manager, a couple of the best, profiles in certain positions. If they do, click. And I think the Newcastle game coming up, which is kind of the reverse of this weekend, Saturday 5:30, we played Sunderland away. Then they had Liverpool Sunday. Game week 12, they play Newcastle away Saturday 5:30, and then we have Tottenham Sunday 4. So if they go and beat Newcastle away from home, because I predicted draw, but I expected City. I said it before the watch along. I think City win. You know, I just think City are better placed right now. So I wasn't surprised by that. If they go beat Newcastle away on top of that, that's really building on it. You get what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward a bit more before picking out who to really worry about. But it's City right now for sure. We are good, says Leif. We're going to get Noni, Martin, and Gyökeres back, which will be a big boost. Rotate Saka when he's quiet, which is often at this moment. We missed Gyökeres Saturday. The Gyökeres stuff, I haven't got an update on that, so I'm not sure. If you're right, that's good. But all I've heard is muscle, so I'm not too sure how true that is. AJ says Turkish. They were kicking us all over the pitch. It was no game for any of the attacking options on our bench. Big Gab and Raya should do better. No, I disagree. You get kicked, brother. Players 20 years ago used to get kicked a lot harder and a lot more. Players now get paid a lot more and they're looked after a lot more. But getting kicked is part of the game. A lot of teams deploy that method of playing. That's why you get nimble players that can have a bit of magic in their feet, that can beat a man and get into that space, run it to the corner flag. We literally succumbed to the tone that was being set, which if you win 2-1, masterclass, another one, defensive unit. But if you don't, what could you have done better? So I look back and I think, yeah, we played into their hands a little bit. Only real complaint is when we went 2-1 up, not killing the game off. Our defense has been so good, but we're getting I hope Arteta agrees with you. We need to start. I said it recently. We're solid, we're a unit, but we're not ruthless yet. And I think we have to find that ruthless edge. Jake says Arsenal fans that are panicking because we drew to a good Sunderland side are so fickle. 4 points clear after the schedule we had is not a result people would have predicted. Steve, tears of joy in May. Fingers crossed. They got Vibav. Hope you're good, brother. Disappointed. Dropped 2 points. Must win. Spurs and Chelsea need players back and could have managed the game. Need more from Saka and Eze and need to be more clinical.
Arsenal win Spurs and Chelsea in consecutive weeks.
Yeah, Spurs, Bayern, Chelsea. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. All right, cool. I think now we got more. No, there we go. That's Tottenham. Yeah, Nivek.
It's so funny because used to have actually got like work on your own teams, brothers. Used to can have a say instead of twerking for every other club under the sun. It's used to.
Agree. Thomas Frank put the nastiest low block.
Steve will be telling you.
I agree.
You got consecutive weeks.
I agree.
What do you think? What do you think I'm here to do? Roll over and say, "Oh, yeah, Arsenal, come and take the 3 points." What do you think? What do you think I'm here for? I'm here for a madness, bro.
Yeah.
Need that, bro.
You think I can't wait? I can't wait, brother. Are you mad?
I told you, Thomas Frank, go there, give me the nastiest point of 3 points.
Matisse is this close from declaring war again. Trust
me. Allow it, man.
He's close from declaring war again.
Wait till the Burnley game. Wait till after Burnley game.
We got him.
Don't be silly. Don't be silly.
Kevin says we played some of our best football against a nuisance of a team in Sunderland in that second half, and considering we were 2 minutes away from getting away with a solid and tough win, I think we'll be all right. Or will be revealed against Tottenham. Just bounce back and put them to the sword like we should. Pressure increases from 7 to 8 or 9, and our players begin to look a shadow of themselves. Happens season after season. It needs to change.
That's what I'm saying. It's mad, isn't it? Like, people think like that after you've only got a point. It happens to not a bad result, was it? You're 2-1 up, just got a point late on. Arsenal let me down for 500 quid on thingy. I was waiting on Arsenal to beat Sunderland for 500 last result. So it was a win-win though, because they dropped 2 points.
To win-win in the end. Kevin says, as for Eze and Gyökeres, I'll reserve my thoughts and see how it ends. If we come to crunch time and they're still not making a difference, we will talk then. Eze doesn't dictate the match tempo. That's Odegaard and Zubi's role. He's more for the final third. I think Eze will play way better if he plays with Martin. Grizz. Oh no, that one's we'll keep that one. That one's a Chelsea. All right, looks like we are good. This one from ODR saying thoughts on Oxlade's comments on Wenger. He said Wenger never did opposition analysis and it was Arteta who finally begged him to do it. Thoughts on it? listen, Wenger fell off. Like, let's be real, and part of it was that he'd play the same way against Huddersfield as he would do against Barcelona, and that was the problem in the end. You know, we went from someone who was very free tactically to someone who's at times so stringent tactically. But it's, you know, Wenger has the legacy, he has the trophies, he has the achievements, and that can't be written off. So it is what it is. I haven't seen Oxlade's comments, but we keep it moving. That's all the Arsenal super chats in. 7.3k here. Let's hit the like button. Let's get to 2,000 likes if we can. Let me see how many we're on before we continue. We're on 1,600. Easy 2,000. Really 2.5 should be on the menu. Tottenham United 2-2. It was going one way. It was going the other way. It came back to a draw. Yeah, Tottenham home team. TOBS. How do you feel? Well, I mean, everyone saw how you felt about it, but 2 days later, I mean, yesterday in the studio, I must say, he was very vibrant, more vibrant than I would have
because
thought.
I'm gonna spin the block on a couple of things that Set Man have said on this panel. But if you're asking me about the Tottenham performance, shocking, bro, shocking performance. Terrible.
You know what? I mean,
performance.
you're both. I mean, we've heard shocking. Just spin the block. Let's just get to spinning the block.
Okay.
1 hour 36 minutes in. Fuck it.
Because I wanted
because they were both so shit. I don't want to hear about it again.
What are we gonna hear? He's gonna say they were shit.
But
We've been here before.
Here's
Trash
what I'm
be
gonna
trash.
say. I'm gonna say this is why you lot need to listen to me sometimes, because I called that shit performance before a ball was kicked because of the lineup. The lineup was rubbish. It wasn't good. So I knew what we were gonna do in that game, which is why I was so angry at the lineup and the decisions that Thomas Frank took. Now, doesn't get the blame for all the players and the performances, but the approach was rubbish. And in case you didn't see, this great Man United team that are unbeaten in 4, they were absolutely terrible. They were literally there for the taking. All it took was just a slight bit of quality, cranked up in the second half, and we're 2-1 up before you know it. And that's my frustration. They had 5 shots all game, 2 shots on target. Mind you, this is a team that's nearly at 100% fitness for the first time in God knows how long. I think Lisandro is the only player that's injured outside of Sesko now. And they were terrible. They offered nothing. But guess what? They're the away side. We're the home side. We're the aggressors. And we were so shit. They're beatable. They're not good. So that's why I was so angry.
Before you go in,
one sec. And now it's time for me to spin the block. Let me.
Before you do that, yeah, I don't want you to do this. I told you so, because if you're saying I told you about the manager, but you said
that's only for me.
Yeah, that's for GRIZZ card. But you did say your boy Colomwani is going to cook, so you can blame all your managers you want. You were also guessing that Colomwani was going to cook in the game. So
yes,
one minute you can't blame the manager, which is fair enough, but you also got to take accountability. Now, you said before the mob had started that Colomwani would cook in the game.
I agree. You're right. And guess what? And guess why I was so angry at that lineup? Once I saw that lineup, I said, "Yeah, this is long day, long day." Once I saw that lineup. The video is right there. Once I saw that lineup and I saw Richarlison and Johnson starting, I didn't see Odegaard, I didn't see Destiny. I said, long day, because the guys who can get Colomwani into the game, they're not playing. But I'm so glad you mentioned Colomwani, because you said you were going to come to our ground and put 3 past us. You couldn't even get 3. You couldn't even get 3 shots on target. And you was talking about Javi Simmons, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Your attack.
We're not gonna skip over, by the way.
No. We're not gonna.
By the way, I'm just letting you know we're not gonna slip over him. But yeah, go ahead.
It's my turn to speak. To speak. You will get your turn. It's my turn to speak. Because all I've heard, everyone always sends me super chats. Why are you always coming for Man United? Spoiler alert: it's the other way around. Every single time we come on this panel, all I hear is your attack is overrated, your players are shit, Simmons is this, blah, 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 Colomwani is not good enough. All I hear is you telling me our players aren't good enough. Okay, cool. Let me spin the block, right?
Yeah.
Let me spin the block. You said Tell's shit, right? You said Tell is shit. Tell is shit.
He is shit,
he's shit. Tell has the same number of Premier League goals as Sesko in less than half the minutes played. The same number of Premier League goals. Cool.
What?
Cool. Sesko, £70 million signing. Richarlison, same number of appearances, double the goals. Cool. Now let's get on to Cunha. £63 million Cunha. £63 million Cunha. Cool. Less goals than Brennan Johnson.
Shit.
What?
In more minutes played.
Yeah.
Right?
God
Same
damn.
number of goal contributions as Odebear in
Oh.
double the minutes played. Double the minutes played. Cool. Cool.
But it's cool. Let him carry on. Let him carry on.
God damn.
Cool, carry on.
God
Carry on.
damn.
Cool. No,
We're gonna mud him. We're
we're
gonna
gonna cook.
Yeah, speak.
More minutes played, more minutes played than Richarlison, and 1 goal contribution to Richarlison's 6. This is a £63 million signing, by the way. And
Okay.
guess what? Javi Simmons, who he cusses. Guess who has the same number of goal involvements as Javi Simmons?
Go on.
Just guess. Mateus
What do you-
Cunha. You remember
yeah.
last week you tried to tell me we can't call him Javi Simmons. Cool. You
Yeah.
can't call this guy Mateus Cunha until he starts playing like he did at
No,
Wolves.
one's called
His name's
Javi.
Matthew. It's
Javi.
I ain't
Matthew.
finished.
Aye,
I ain't finished.
Javi.
I ain't finished until he
What
starts.
do you want to call him then? What do you want to
Until
call
he
him?
starts playing like he
Matthew.
played
Matthew. He's
at
Matthew.
Wolves.
Matthew,
Until
okay.
he starts playing like he played at Wolves, his name is now Matthew Cunningham. You cannot call this guy Mateus Cunha on the system. His name is Matthew Cunningham because I've been telling
I like
you
that,
he's
I like
been
that.
playing crap for weeks. I saw your little video the other day.
Yeah.
Man United
Highest
fan.
comment, by the way. Big
Why
up
are
to
you
you, man.
cussing
Highest
Cunha?
comment. Tom's got
Why are you
highest comment.
cussing Cunha? We
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
be telling our players.
Matthew Cunningham.
Matthew Cunningham, that's his name until he patterns up. So
You know
before
what
come to
your analysis
before you
is.
come to our shit attack,
Yeah.
our overrated attack, wipe the speck in your own eye because your 190 million pound attackers have scored less goals than our shit attack with
Yeah.
no Solanke, with no Madison, with no Kulusevski.
Don't do
with
this with
half
Solanke.
the
Relax,
army.
man.
No,
Solanke's he's had his
don't tell
best
me
goal
relax.
scoring
Don't
season.
tell me relax.
He's had his
When
best
you
goal
say
this season
something-
at the
when
age
you
of
say something,
29. Yeah,
just like
he's
you tried to-
29
just
years
like you
old,
tried
bro.
to hold me accountable
You get
for
me?
Kolo
And he's had
Muani.
his
I
best
ain't
season.
finished. I'm about to finish. Just like you correctly tried to hold me responsible for Kolo Muani, hold yourself responsible for your words. You cannot bash other attackers and then gas up your attackers, and then your attackers are scoring less goals than the shit attackers. It does
You know
not
what?
make sense.
You know what I don't get though, Toby, yeah? You're the same guy that was saying that, but when we were trying to say about Brennan Johnson, you were just doing the same logic you're doing right now. So I'm sorry, yeah? All of this, Richarlison's got more goals than this. Brennan Johnson had more goals than a lot of wingers last season, but you were the same guy shutting people down saying, would you have Brennan Johnson in your team? Were you not? Were you not on the Big Six saying that last season? When we were saying, yo, Brennan Johnson, you should have some more respect. He's scoring your goals. And you were like, no, he's a rubbish player.
You
So
think-
them stats, hold on a minute. I'll let me speak.
Go.
Them same stats here that you're giving about Mateus Tal, Richarlison, is the same logic used and applied for Brennan Johnson. So you, my friend, are a hypocrite.
No, I'm not.
You basically just absolutely finished yourself, right? In life.
What happened?
You
No,
have
I
your whole logic. No, your whole logic is flawed, bro. Because the same reason, and then, but he's better than this player, and it's that, brother. It don't matter, bro. There could be some whack player in the Premier League, yeah, that could have a better ratio of goal scoring than, let's say, for example, Haaland, for example. But are we going to say that player is better than Haaland? No. Same way with Brennan Johnson was probably outscoring maybe Mo Salah at one point last season. Is he better than Mo Salah? No, he's not, bro. So don't do me this absolute dead stats and what you've got written up, bro. It's how sad you are. You even have that written up, bro. How sad are you, bro, man? I've come in with no flipping letters or nothing, bro. I'm here live and direct, bro. 4K. Yeah? Don't bring me those letters.
Just tell me when it's my turn to talk.
No, you know, don't let me.
Just tell me when it's my turn to talk.
I do, brother ski. I do this for a living, bro. You get me? But don't you dare come to me, yeah, with all these stats and all this bullshit, bro.
I will come
Let's
to
talk
you.
about Mbumo. How about that? Let's talk about
Business.
Mbumo,
Bro.
Messi.
Nobody talks Mbeumo. You and mind you, I didn't.
It's my business.
I didn't mention those
This is
stats
mine.
to tell you that
my
our guys are
business.
as good as
Your
your guys.
logic is flawed, though, man. Because the
it's not
same
flawed. It's
reason
not flawed.
last season, I've been. Wait.
Wait. You've just given your piece. Now it's my rebuttal.
Oh,
Now it's
have
my
I
rebuttal.
finished?
Now it's my rebuttal. Now it's
Have
my
I finished?
rebuttal. Bruv, that was a whole monologue. You've
That
given
was
your
just
piece.
your point. That was just your point.
No, my point is this.
my
You told me that our attackers are no good. I am not saying that your attackers are not good enough. I am
This
asking
is
the
before you
question.
even spoke about Simmons as well. Another player that you'll say,
Bro,
but he's
you're-
decent.
You're not even letting me finish. You're not even letting me finish. It was you. I didn't come on here. I didn't come on here telling you your attackers are no good. I just found it hilarious that you've got all this chat for our attackers who you already know aren't good enough, but your attackers who are meant to be good, you don't hold them to the same standard.
Are you mad?
Cunha
Of course I am.
wait. Cunha, you're talking about. I don't even need to go off stats.
So you say that I haven't criticised Cunha?
I watched it
You
just
haven't
like you said
criticised
4K. I watched it in 4K at our ground. He was rubbish.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Don't say agreed. He was absolutely rubbish, and he's been
No,
absolutely.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to dress it up like you do, though. What you do, though, is
What
you
do
say,
you
you
mean?
know what?
Wait. Sorry.
Bro,
What do you mean you're not going to dress it? You literally put out a video.
Decent performance,
Bro,
bro.
you put out a video the
Hey,
next
rubbish.
day. You put out a video the next day begging Man United
Yeah,
fans
but
not to get
no,
onto
that
him.
was the whole conversation about our fan base. It wasn't against rivals. Yeah, I not
So what
mentioned
are
the
you
video,
talking
yeah?
about?
Rivals
You
can
put
say
out a
what they
video.
say.
Please stop.
No.
criticizing
That was to our own fans. No, hold on a minute. That was so I thought, don't do that. Don't do that. I said rivals. I said rivals can say what they want. It's more about United fans than the revisionism. Like, it was more so because of the revisionism.
You're a hypocrite.
It was the
Like you
revisionism
said,
from
you
Garnacho
don't
and
practice
Rashford.
what you preach. You're a hypocrite.
I'm not a hypocrite. You're using a different
You're a
argument.
hypocrite.
A whole different argument.
You're a
That's
hypocrite.
based. Hold on a minute. That is based on the revisionism from Rashford
Question.
and Garnacho.
Has
which we'll
Mateus
get
Cunha
to in a
been good
second.
for Man United?
I would say for me, overall,
Shut up.
no.
Answer
I
the
think
question.
overall, no.
Has he been
I'm
good
being
enough for
honest
Man
with you.
United? If the
Yeah,
answer
no.
let me answer no,
Let me
shut
land,
your
bro.
mouth.
Let me
Done. If the answer
He said no.
Overall, he hasn't
63
been.
million
No.
pounds. Premier League
Overall, he
proven,
hasn't been. No.
26 years old.
hasn't.
He's not been good. End of discussion. Simple.
But the one thing I will
So
say, though, is I know he's a good
Mr.
player.
Saeed,
I know
you've
he
got
will come
all the
good.
chat for other players. But when it's your boy Mateus Cunha, you're putting out.
I've been honest, though. I've
begging
been
your
honest.
own fan base
When have
to
you
not
ever
get onto
lied?
it.
When have I ever
Nah,
lied
brother.
about Cunha this season?
You're going to get
I
this
haven't
work.
lied. I
You're
even
going
said
to
about
get this work.
Sesko.
You're a
I said
hypocrite.
Sesko needs to do
You're a
better. I
hypocrite.
said Sesko needs to do better. I said Cunha needs to do better. I haven't lied and dressed up like you do.
Sesko needs to do better.
I've let you land. I've let you land. I've let you land.
Same
I have the
energy.
same energy. But what
you
you
don't.
do,
No,
you're
you
very
don't.
clever, man. You're very
you
clever. Tobs, what
Okay.
you do, yeah, you put these little fancy words in, yeah,
Oh,
and then it
fancy
kicks you. No,
words.
hold on a minute. You put these little fancy words in, yeah, and then you, and I'm like, yo, hold on a minute. Is he just trying to manage to revert back this to being a decent player? And I'm like, hold on a minute. No, you need to call Xavi Simons rubbish. You're the one that came on the big six before the game started, when the lineup was on, and said Colin Moani would cook. You are the guy, bro. So I didn't say that. You can bring the video up. You can bring the
I
video
can't
up.
believe
It's
what I'm
right there.
hearing. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Stop
Yes.
this now, guys.
Yes.
Stop it
Because
right
I'm talking about a
now.
whole different conversation. What are you doing here?
Stop it,
What are you doing
guys.
here?
Right now. Stop
Brother, we're talking about a different
criticizing Cunha.
conversation here. He's conflated the two arguments here. He's conflated the two arguments.
Look
I'm
at
not
it,
talking
look
about.
at the artwork, by the way. He's got Sesko and Cunha.
Yes.
But he's telling me I don't keep the same energy. I've come on here and I've said
You don't
repeatedly,
know.
Xavi Simons has been awful. I'm not happy with the performances. I've never, ever heard you come on here and criticize Cunha and Sesko until today.
I've criticized
Until
Cunha a million
Okay,
times.
okay, cool,
I've
guys.
criticized Sesko a
Show
million
of
times.
hands. Show of hands. Before today, when has SAEED come on the panel this season and criticized?
Bro, I've criticized
Cunha
him.
and Sesko's
I've criticized him against
When?
Brentford.
No, I
Bro,
wanna ask
when
the
we're
question.
doing the
When?
analysis, you weren't
When have you
hearing,
said-
my friend.
Which show?
You weren't
Which show?
hearing. Go rewatch the shows.
Which show?
I have criticized Cunha.
Which show?
What are we
Which
doing
show?
here?
Which show?
After the Brentford game, I
Which show?
criticized him. I said he wasn't
Oh,
in the
did you?
game. I said he was giving the ball away a lot.
I'm
I
not talking about
criticized him.
individual games. I'm talking about them this season. This season.
What do you mean? I have. Have you not heard me? I've criticized Cunha. I've said Sesko as well needs to do better. I've criticized him. What are we doing here? You think I haven't criticized him? I'm the one that's criticized my. Hold on a minute. If anything, I'm the one that's criticized mostly my players throughout
You're
this
a liar.
whole Big
That's
Six.
a lie.
I've criticized. I'm very honest about my players because I couldn't give a shit.
You're begging your fans not to criticize them.
I've come in here
What do
and
you mean?
criticized
You're
every
contradicting
single player.
yourself.
I have. So at the end of the day, yeah, it's not a case of me like, oh, I'm protecting the players. No, I'll call it for what it is.
Yes, you are protecting the
Simple as
players.
that. If Cody
Yes,
needs
you
to do more, he can do
Yes, you are
more.
protect-
So
You literally put out a video protecting the
I get
players.
it,
What do you
bro.
mean you're not protecting the
It's tit
players?
for tat. I understand it. Criticize or whatever.
Did you put a video out protecting your players?
It
Yes or
is
no?
what it is. Sorry.
Did you put a video out protecting your players? Yes or no?
Yes, I did it in
When
a
you
sense
said
of
you're not
hold on a
protecting
minute.
players.
I did a video. Hold on a minute. I did a video because there was a lot of revisionism going on between Garnacho and Rashford instead of our two play. That's what I made a video on. So that's why, hence, when the video title says the video title. So what are we doing here?
Oh, Rashford, who's outperforming all of your attackers apart from Mbeumo.
So he deserves to stay at United.
I
Was
don't
that
know
a
what you're
different
talking
league?
about, bro. I'm just talking about the
We're
performances.
talking about different league here. He's playing
I'm
a
talking about
different
the
team,
performances.
different system, different ideas.
I'm
What
just
we
talking about
doing
the
here?
performances. I'm just talking about the performances.
This is crazy, man. You're boring everyone, bro. Look what you've done to everyone now. They've all left,
No,
bro.
It takes two to
Boring
tango,
everyone,
brother.
bro.
It
With these
takes two
petty
to tango.
arguments, bro.
It
You're,
takes two
you're
to
actually
tango.
like, you know what I mean? The thing is, right? I get it, yeah. I get it. I understand it, yeah. Like, we're not playing whatever, but you were the one, yeah, on the Big Six saying your Colin Wiley was going to cook. You, bro.
And when I saw that
You
lineup,
said it.
when I saw the lineup, how was I behaving on the show?
And you were pissed off, yeah, rightly so. You were
And why
pissed
was
off
I pissed off, Saeed?
because you spoke a lot of shit.
I spoke a lot of shit.
Yeah,
I
you
did.
spoke a lot of
So
shit.
before the
So you're
game,
pissed off, yeah? Hold on a minute. You're
when I
pissed
saw the
off, yeah?
lineup,
You
before
spoke
the
a lot
game,
of
when I
shit.
saw the lineup, and I
Bro,
and I told you,
bro.
man,
You're
what
relaxing,
was
you
wrong
know,
with the
man.
lineup, and I was
Yeah.
angry at the lineup. You lot told me, chill out, chill out. Give
So
him
why
a
did
chance.
hold on a minute?
Do
Does
this,
that makes you
do
make
that.
you make me even more crazier and well, like insane. The
Well,
fact that you
like,
saw the lineup, yeah. The fact that you saw the lineup, yeah, bro, and you said Colin Wiley would cook. That's even more crazy.
I was expecting him to cook
Yeah,
your
you saw-
defense, and he didn't get the ball. It's not my fault. It's not my fault we couldn't get
So
the ball.
why
to
make
Colin
them
Wiley.
claims? So if you know your team best, bro, why make them claims then? Why?
Bro, you can't talk to me about making claims. You said you'd slap us. You said
No,
you'd put
forget that,
three past us.
bro.
Stop saying
It
forget
happened,
that.
cool.
That's what you
Forget,
said.
no. Forget that it
Forget
happened.
that. Wait. How
happened.
can you?
You
wait.
made the
Okay,
claim
how do you
beforehand.
think you can hold me to account for my
I'm
words?
holding
I can't
accountable
hold you to
because,
account
bro,
for your words.
yeah, you get away
What
with
are
it a
you
lot,
talking
bro. And nobody else holds you accountable. This
But
season,
this-
told you, Tones, man. Me and you
No,
this season, bro. No, hold on.
Bring him back in. Bring him back in. Bring him back in.
No. I don't. Everyone get out. Everyone get out.
I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. I don't care about you anymore.
You this season, well, I'm
We were shit.
holding you accountable
We
this
were
year,
shit.
bro. Because
We were
you,
shit.
yeah, a lot of
You
rubbish.
were not good, right?
We weren't.
Exactly. Simple.
weren't
I
good.
just don't like you being a hypocrite.
And Boomer
So
was
from
good.
now on, this season, I'm onto you, bro. I'm onto you, bro.
You
You and your
got
media
performance.
team.
Hold on a minute. We got a player performing here. Can we talk about Mbumo?
every
Are
single
we
word.
gonna allow me to talk about Mbumo? Are we gonna talk about one of
Talk about
the
him.
best
He's a baller.
signings this summer? Yeah, can we agree with that? Can you agree with that? One of the best signings this season?
Yeah.
Turkish
Thank
should
you.
let her go with Chelsea first because this is long, bro.
There you go then. But you don't want to talk about it, don't you?
You know what I mean?
I do, and it's so
Yeah.
funny. I saw a tweet
on the
about you
garbage.
gassing up Cunha instead of Mbeumo. You said you weren't sure about Mbeumo, but you're gassing up Cunha.
What? I wasn't sure about Mbumo. What are you talking about?
By the way,
Oh,
can I just add?
No. Let him
I'll get
go.
it.
No. Are you lying? Please.
I'm not lying, brother.
Please.
I'm not lying. I
No.
promise, man.
Please retract now. Please retract now.
No,
Because this is defamation of character here. I told you, Turkish, but I'm being serious
What
this
did you
year,
say?
bro.
Defamation of character.
If I find a letter, yeah, in Big Six Studios, it's because I'm suing this guy, bro. So what are you retract it now? Retract it now, please.
Retract what?
The statement you made.
That you rated Cunha more than
No.
Mbeumo.
You said
That's
I
what
never
I said.
rated
That's what I
Mbumo.
said.
You said I never rated
I never
Mbumo.
said you didn't rate Mbeumo. I said you
What
were
are you saying
rating
right now?
more than Mbeumo. That's
No,
what you said.
bro. Is this guy lying, bro? I just
What
heard
you
you, bro.
lying? I said you rated
did you not
Mbeumo
say
more
that right
you
now?
rated Cunha more than
What did you
Mbeumo.
say now? What did you say now? What did you say now?
I said I saw a tweet from you rating Cunha the signing more than Mbeumo.
No, that's what you said, bro, man. You just said right
Yes,
now
it
that I
is.
didn't rate
Yes, it
Mbumo.
is.
Oh
Yes, it
my
is.
God, bro.
Yes, it is.
Are you all right,
No,
you man?
Yes,
this
it
is
is.
this is brain rot. I'm this
Never
close to
said
just
this. I'm
walking
trying
away.
to say to you, bro.
Yes,
I'm
it
like,
is.
this guy's
I'm
said
walking
something,
off. I'm
yeah?
walking
No
off.
one calls him out.
Yes, it is.
No one called out.
This is brain rot. This is TikTok. This is TikTok.
No, this is
brain
lowering
rot.
of football IQ. This is low. This is what happens. Lowering your football IQ.
Bro. Genuinely,
done
if you two don't stop, I'm leaving.
It was
I'm
bum.
done.
It's bum talk. Same as last week. We said it's like two tramps fighting over a sandwich. The game was diabolical. I sat here with a dog. The dog fell asleep. He wouldn't even watch the game with me. And he watches match of the day with me. So the dog even had enough of it. And it was just crap. It was just the level was crap. I feel like Tottenham are bang average. I think United are bang average. I'm not buying it. The hype around Mbeumo and that. And I just feel like it's the best of. It was just shit v shit. It was boring. It was crap. In fact, I had a flick through, and if Holmes Under the Hammer was on or something like that, I'd have switched over and watched that. But it wasn't, so I just continued watching it. But yeah, it was shit, and it was 90 minutes. I'm never going to get back. So that's my say on it.
I don't even want to speak again on it. Honestly, the fact that
Neither do I. I just wanted to just get into an argument with him.
I want this to be over.
So you just wanted an argument for no reason.
I did. I'm tired of your bullshit. Tired of
You
your
know,
hypocrisy.
amongst the season that I've had, which has been proper ups and downs, mainly downs, when I found out I'm not scheduled for this mob watch along, you lot don't know how much I celebrated. It was like proper, alhamdulillah, I'm gonna miss this. But it was entertaining still. I love these two brothers, so I still watched it like a fan because I'm a fan of these two.
To be fair, Toby's bonds was better.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
chat
yeah.
was fucking flaming, and we just kept.
The appearance of Danny Glover made my
Yeah.
fucking day.
Yeah,
I thought we've smashed it. We've got Danny Glover on the set. Don't fuck with the big six.
that's what I'm saying. Lethal weapon all the way, man.
But now, listen, 2 points drop for us, man. I know it looks like a point gain in the end, but yeah, not having that.
Let's do the Spurs and United super chats now. This battle was better than the match. Coming from the members, big up. Casually says, Saeed, stop disrespecting my Peruvian legends, or else we will duel on llamas in the car park. Pizarro, Solano, Farfan, walking to your team. Big up the panel. Thanks for keeping us entertained.
But I was the one that bigged up Solano, man, on the streets of
Pizarro.
forget. So,
Yeah,
Claudio
you got
Pizarro
shut
is a
down for- got shut down
throwback.
for-
Wow.
hey?
Pizarro, that's a throwback.
Yeah, Pizarro, yeah.
Claudio, is that
Shahad.
Claudio Pizarro?
Claudio
Yeah.
Pizarro.
Yeah. Shahad says, I've written a poem. Can everybody hear? Since Big Ange sacked, Spurs looking for a hair, whatever you say, air. Another poor performance. Tobes looking for some hair. Put your hands together. Unks, give us another prayer. I've butchered that poem, but it did go.
It wasn't a good
It's
poem.
not patching my ones, but still, fair play.
It wasn't
Pretty
good.
shit poem, that, mate. You know
Very
what I
shit.
mean?
I try to be nice. I try to be nice, but yeah, pretty
Very
shit.
shit poem.
Give him epic, man. Give him epic points, man.
I reckon Chat GPT, whatever it's called, would have done you a better one.
100%.
For
That's what you should have used.
Okay.
And he added, if hairlines were defined by positions, Turkish top of the league, Tobes mid-table, Steve championship. Protect your hairline. Hashtag Proton.
Yeah, man. Thank fuck it's not though.
Hashtag Proton, you know. Saeed, why are you giving your signings 18-month grace, but other club signings have to perform straight away?
This is normal behavior.
This is what I was trying to say. I watched
No,
the
no,
video.
hold on.
Shut up,
No
shut up,
more
shut
concern.
shut up, shut up,
Bro,
shut up.
but this
Shut
is a
up.
fan, bro. So you're not
Shut
giving
up.
Simmons 18 months
Shut
period.
up.
What are you
Let
doing?
this brother
Of course
finish.
I am.
No, but I'm
I'm
saying
still gonna
that, no,
say
no,
he's
no.
playing shit.
Oh god, I'm gonna slap these
No,
guys.
no, are you giving Javi Simmons 18 months
I
period?
am,
Yes,
but I'm still going to say he's
no,
playing shit.
Shut up.
That's it.
Are you thick or
That's
something?
it. No, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. Just move on.
There's got to be something there.
Move
There's got
on.
to be
You've
a brain there.
answered.
Engage it.
Halas,
Engage it.
halas.
Please.
Toby,
It's that-
you've got
it's
to
that-
go and do a run in the morning. 10K run. You need your sleep. So
You're
you have
right.
the energy in the
You're
morning.
right.
Stop fucking about.
You're
yeah?
right. I'm even doing high rocks in a couple weeks as well.
That's
so-
what I'm saying. So can you lock
Yeah.
in then and just stop?
Yeah.
Jan says, I'm really sorry, but I have to bring up Matisse's comment on Toby being on his knees and using both hands. I was crying. Best
You need to do
YouTube
that.
channel.
You need to do that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Pick up Jan. Matt says, not a United fan, by the way, and not actually a fan of Amorim. I think I'm just enjoying this Liverpool fall off a bit too much. Love for the love. All jokes. Yusuf adds, Cunha, 1 goal assist all season. Rashford, 2 GA last night. When will Saeed say Cunha is from Peru like he does for other Brazilians?
Interesting.
Yusuf. Yeah.
Where are we? Saeed again. What's your thoughts on Nacho 4 GA in last 4? Been seeing a lot of United fans hella salty and forcing his hate.
I would have said forcing hate. You know what I mean? So I let the Chelsea fan talk about him because he was the one that he wanted to sell him. So yeah.
Being pivotal over there. Garnacho 3 GA this season. Mickey Mount 3 in 2 years. Hold that, Saeed. We fleeced United. Karma for you making that Garnacho to Chelsea vid in January. Where are we? This was the game we should have beaten Spurs. Big up Daniel. They were there for the taking, but second half we tried to hold the lead instead of killing the game off. Ben G says about 70% of the GA from last season not played a minute yet, so it's no surprise the Spurs attack is a bit dry. Frank has done reasonably well to have them 4th top scorers with those options, in my opinion.
It's commendable, but we still have problems.
There's a couple Liverpool ones. I'll get the loose super chats left from other topics in at the end, people.
Liverpool, goddamn.
Yeah, there's a couple. I mean, yeah, a couple on Liverpool. All right, cool. Richarlison, we got Raji again. Richarlison and Palhinha have now both stripped in public for a combined total of 2 points at home. P.S. Thanks for the kind words, Unc.
That guy, man.
Big up Garbo. Tob's emotions during that match were a microcosm of being a Spurs supporter and the team, going from doom and gloom to absolute delusion about his players and back. Spurs are and always will be shit. AJ says Tobes is that guy who comes in to a fight with his girlfriend, gets beaten up with his own belt, and girlfriend taken away. He lit the fire for his own cooking.
That analogy doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, it's a bit weird that.
It doesn't even make sense. People are just
Daniel-
trying too hard. Just
Daniel says Saeed saying
super chat.
Muwani was bad, had a fractured jaw after 15 minutes. What's SOT? 2 something with the best
Two
strike
shots on target.
2 shots on target with the best strike force after City, conceded 2 goals with the best centre back in the league, and Harry Beckenbauer in defence, the second coming of Schmeichel in net.
Did he have a fractured jaw?
Yes, he did, and he's meant to be out for a couple of months. That's why he went off at half time.
And yeah, Jamal said the same thing. Jaw broken, 10th minute, and Saeed bragging about keeping him off the score sheet. Wild.
Yeah, that's how he is, bro. That's how he is.
Bro, he still don't take away that he says he's gonna cook. So listen,
You don't need
yeah.
your jaw though. You don't need your jaw though to score goals.
Exactly, man. Man, what is this, man? Seriously, man.
Bro,
Wayne Rooney was playing with the
Get a fight
Philippines.
strain.
wait.
Get a fight
Yeah,
strain.
man. Get out of here, man.
Sorry. Am I hearing this from a guy who
We're never gonna-
acted like his leg was snapped in half when I bumped into him playing basketball? Talking
Bro.
to me about
Bro,
Don't worry
relax.
about me.
Am I a footballer? I don't know.
oh,
Like,
you're a
what do
pussy.
you
That's
do?
what you are.
Do I
Don't
get
worry about
paid?
that. Don't worry
Do I
about
do I get paid? I don't
You're
get
a pussy,
paid.
that's
I
what
don't
you
need to carry on. He gets
You're a big-
paid. You get me?
You're
So
a
at the end
big
of the
boy,
day,
you're a
yeah.
big boy, you're a
This
big boy. You
Colin
get paid too.
Moani, I'm
You get
sorry,
paid too.
there's been players in the past here that have carried on. Yeah, Wayne Rooney carried on. And there's been players in the past, but you mad?
Bert Troutman, yeah. Bert Troutman.
Yeah, go on,
Man
mate.
City
Bert Troutman.
goalkeeper. He broke his neck in the FA Cup final and carried on till the end holding his
What
neck.
is this?
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Who the
Don't
heck
need
is
to
Bert
tell him.
Troutman?
He broke his neck,
What are we
mate.
doing here?
Big Bert, the German prisoner of war that we
Come on,
rescued
man.
from the jail, put him in net for the FA Cup final. He broke his neck and carried on saving. See the footage, it's mad. And you know, in City's treatment room, yeah, psychologically, where all the players get treatment, there's a massive picture of Bert Troutman holding his neck so that the players, when they go in there and they go, I've pulled my calf, they go, listen, fucking Bert didn't have a moan about the old calf, did he, when he broke his neck? So the players just sort of get a bit of DP and fuck off. Psychological, innit? Bert Troutman, man. Respect.
A couple more left.
Yeah, man.
Unique Snoop says, Tobes, you tried it and got cooked, then suddenly changed the argument to some BS. Quote, you haven't spoken on Cunha when he has. Hold that.
Exactly.
bet.
Someone listens. Good big up to you, Unique.
Saeed, we can't be back in Arsenal for the league. They're our rivals, and that's on Benny as well. And that is it for the United and Tottenham super chats. There's still a handful of super chats left, but we can just about fit in the Chelsea. Matisse, eagerly waiting your opportunity to speak. It looked like it might never come, but we're here.
Everybody just shut up. All right, let me just summarize this. We go home, we go to bed. Okay. Garnacho, Enzo Fernandez, Esteval. 3 players, 3 key individuals to this win. 3 players that provided, created, and caused the chaos for Wolves to concede the 3 goals. The goal scorers, congratulations to you. I hope it's good for your confidence. The likes of Pedro and the likes of who scored the other goal? Fucking Neto. Not great performances from these guys. The lap, not very involved, but I hope it's good for your confidence. The 3 creators, Garnacho, Enzo Fernandez, Esteval. Esteval, what a player, what a star to be born. Enzo Fernandez, we need that every week. We need that consistently. Beautiful in the pivot, brilliant passing, wonderful. Yeah, and Garnacho, best performance for Chelsea. Caveat: it is Wolves. We're not going to change our overall opinion over Wolves, but we're going to praise in isolation. Great performance, great assist, great crossing, great running. Let's see if you do that against Arsenal. You got Timber, face him in a couple of weeks. If you do it against that level of player, then we can have a wider conversation about your start to the Chelsea career. Apart from that, clean sheet, good win, 20 points. Love.
Beautiful, man. Tobes, you could take a lesson there, man. All right, cool.
It's easy to wrap it up when you're playing Wolves.
Did you beat Wolves when you played them?
No, I didn't, and I was fuming.
Okay.
So now what?
Well, just
Another
it's quite funny,
reason.
isn't it? It's quite
Yeah,
ironic.
no, it's not funny at all. But
Were you at home? You see, this is what look how argumentative. Look, you see, I said everybody shut up, and this brother, he still has to say something. Bro, this is how argumentative he is. He's so argumentative. Look at him. It's a joke.
He can't help it, bro.
He can't help it.
He's all, he loves it. He loves it.
He loves it, man.
Matisse, name me 4 Chelsea players more technical than Suarez, Coutinho, Firmino, and Thiago.
Why?
I don't know. Did you say something? No, I get the why though. Did you say something about them or?
No.
Must have said something. But
No, that's issue.
you're second now, Matisse. Is that right?
oh, I know why he said
No.
that.
Third.
You're third now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, City's win put them
It's
ahead
not
20
interesting.
points.
We're 3 points above Palace, and Palace are 10th.
Interesting.
Wrap this in. Yeah.
Before the questions get a bit too much.
Interesting.
Where are we? Yeah, these ones are. Let me try and get the Chelsea ones in. If there's any more, anyway, people. Nope, doesn't look. Oh, here we are. Kelechi, big up. Garnacho is creating the competition Chelsea needs for excellence on the left. Must play good to get it and play good to stay. We can get a double. Where are we are? We are without our best squad.
Let's lock off the stream. Man said we can get a double. Lock off the stream.
No, not yet. We still got prediction table, and now that's it on Chelsea. To be honest, it's a shame because Chelsea are, flying high. I want to know if the wall's back on, but we'll save that for next Thursday show. You could give Matisse about 10 days. He's going on a nice holiday that will rejuvenate him. He'll be back. He'll be back on more, I'm sure of it. So yeah, we'll wait for that. Let me get the remaining super chats in. Arhan says, if you could live the life of any baller other than Messi or Ronaldo, whose career, lifestyle, and journey would you choose to experience?
Ronaldinho. Game, set, and match.
Maybe
What?
Benzema. Maybe.
Ooh, Benzema's a good one,
Yeah, comme ça.
But then again, Benzema had some nonsense with
Neymar.
with
Neymar
that
had
whole
4
Oh
pieces.
yeah. That
Yeah.
Valbuena stuff, innit? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I love Benzema.
I don't know.
Ronaldinho, man.
You know what? Dino was the first name in my head, but I don't think that's the right answer.
I'm going Iniesta.
Neymar.
Yeah, I said Neymar. Man.
Iniesta.
I want a mix
Iniesta.
of enjoyment off the pitch and
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
trophies on it. And Ronaldinho's a
Neymar.
good mix of that. I can't lie.
Who said
Iniesta won-
Benzema, bro? Who said
Iniesta
Benzema?
He won the
Kobe.
World Cup, scored the winning goal.
Oh, yeah.
What is a
Benzema.
higher? What is the higher feeling than scoring a World Cup winner for your
It's got to
country?
be Maradona, isn't it? Got to be Maradona.
Oh, Maradona's a shout as well.
Maradona is a shout. Yeah.
Birds, beers,
He was
Colombians
on
finest.
anything.
Don't give a fuck.
Man said Colombian's finest.
Mhm.
That's a
What
good.
a
I
lie.
mean,
you ever watched his documentary, that Maradona one that the guy did who made the
Yeah.
Senna one? It was absolutely sick. The guy was off his barnet all week till a Thursday. Then he'd get on the treadmill for 2 hours, sweat it out, go and play a match, get straight right back on it.
back on
No
it.
problem.
It's footy, not soccer. I'm optimistic we win the league, but worried by the result. The context of injuries and opponent are valid, but the fact points were dropped the same weekend we had the opportunity to extend. Worrying PTSD. I agree, my brother, and apologies, I missed this earlier. But we managed to get it in. Here is one from Omega again. Potential future vid idea. Who would be your Prem 11 of new signings? Players who come in and made impacts like Estevao, Zubi, Mbomo. Problem is there enough for each position to be able to do that? It's worth looking into, but I'll park that one onto the side and we'll look into it maybe at a 6-month mark if possible. Shenham says, big up to you all. Can you remind me the prizes for the Big Six prediction app? I'm currently 4th. Long way to go, but I need to remember what's at stake. If I'm honest with you, I can't even remember what's at stake.
We'll think of something and get back to you.
No, but
it'll be decided
did I say it on the?
I think it will be decided somewhere. We have to just go back over it.
It was I said it was money for first, and I think I said second, third, fourth get something, but it's written down somewhere.
Yeah, you said
My
something.
book's not even with me right now, but yeah, I'll get onto that. And listen, you're talking 4th. It's game week 11, brother. Be easy.
Stay humble.
Stay on, Muller. Kieran says, big up, lads. Sorry I missed it. I'm looking forward to watching it back. Come on. Grizz, do you think Grav's better than Nico? Because Nico's closer to Rodri than Grav. Steve, back me up.
Nico's early, in it, early days yet. We'll see. You know what I mean? Let him have a good season.
Salah for Liverpool, Haaland for City this year. We need one of our big players to go bonkers and have a mad season. A lot of good players in mid-form. That one's from Bibav. Big up Bibav. We 100% need. Paris says, Arsenal drew, Spurs and United drew, Liverpool lost, and both City and Chelsea won 3-0. And now we are in third place. In the words of the late, great D'Angelo, how does it feel, Grumpy Tobes?
What fan is this?
Chelsea.
Oh, should have known. We'll speak in a couple of weeks.
And the last one, it was a reply. I should have got it in earlier, but Elisa replying to Steve. If you recall, I offered a wager to Grizz and yourself when we were behind in the last 2 seasons. Leave the taxman alone. He's happy. 4-1 odds it is. Pick a number and charity. I'll pick mine. If the blue shark is lacking testosterone, that's okay. He's giving you 4-1.
Yo,
This brother has got 2 people.
yo.
I've been lacking testosterone for 20 fucking years, mate. Don't be coming on here bouncing testosterone. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have you 500 quid. I'll have you 500 quid. Give Turkish you 2 grand. I'll give him my 500 quid. Keep it in escrow because I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't go gambling with road.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
You know what I mean? Give him your 2 grand. I'll give him 500 transferred straight away. At the end of the season, you pick a charity, I pick a charity. So send your 2 grand over tonight, big bollocks, and I'll send me 5 ton, and then we'll see where you are next week. There you go.
Okay. Seemingly agreed, Elisa. So you've got my number.
Yeah, Elisa, you need to come. I was gonna say, like, I don't know where he lives, but like, back your chat, man. We need to get Elisa back your chat.
Nah,
I haven't seen him, man. He could be. I don't know who he is.
I've met him.
You met him, yeah. There you go. Then we need to bring him. Have a chat, man.
A few times.
Or was that when you were whoring yourself out for another box seat?
Say that again?
Wow, this guy, you know.
You lot are taking the piss.
Bro,
You lot, why are you making this one the longest? We had 4 fixtures to cover and you lot taking a fucking piss.
It's
Chatting all
Tobes
sorts of
again.
bollocks, bro.
he looks.
When it's Tobes, he's got something to do. Oh no, guys, we got to finish at a certain time.
I was sweating and you lot didn't wait for me to start the show. I went running, I went jogging.
We started at 9. We started earlier today. And we're finishing later than usual. You man are mad. I ain't even taking a piss.
Tobes, man, that's all your fault, man. What do you have to say for yourself?
Taking a piss.
You're asking him again.
Don't get him started again, man. Let me do the prediction table. Here we are. This is last week's. This is this week's. Me, Saeed, and Grizz.
Man. A little bit of a gap now, man. Yo, you might just take your time, man.
I spy with my little eye.
Oh, you're online. You finished last. You're finished. You have to finish if you finish last.
There's actually
I've closed the gap by 3-4 points.
There's a top 3 and a bottom 3 clean. For the audio listeners, I'm top 41 points. Steve's in second on 39 points, and Saeed's in third on 38 points. So 2 points separating top 3. In fourth, Tobes is on 32 with 7 correct scores. Matisse also on 32 with 5 correct scores, is in fifth. And Grizz is now on 30 points, just 2 points behind. So 3 separates the top 3, 2 separates the bottom 3. That's how we stand in this international break. And that's how it's going to be until after game week 12, which is another big one. People, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're here for the next show, which is next Thursday. Debate out tomorrow. Another piece of content out by the end of the week. Unfortunately, I did check in the back end, and I mean, we're still a couple hours away from, you know, the clips uploading. So apologies, you know, it wasn't to be today. It is.
Don't worry, man. It's, with Liverpool, we can. I think there's a clip's gonna be. You know what I mean? Come on, man. It's going to be more.
Yeah,
clips.
yeah. Special.
Put it on the socials when it's loaded.
Movie. It's going to be a movie when it comes.
Yeah. Don't worry, man.
Save
it'll
it,
be another
save
day
it.
for them,
That's
man.
like, man, you
Yeah.
won Oscars, how many nominations you've had. So shut up.
On that note, people, Steve, big up Saeed, big up Grizz,
Yeah, come on, bro.
Matisse, big up as always. Community, love for the love, always. You're always here, showing love, like, hype, subscribe, do all of that stuff, and make sure you join us next Thursday for the next live show. But make sure you're here for all the stuff in between. We're out, people. See you soon. Peace.